We live. We in the building. It's your boy D Friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy B Neely. Worders World in the building.
Back in the building for another episode of Absolute Sure Podcast. Let me make sure everything sound good, look good, because we got to share the stream. We got to make sure. Let us know in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, let us know. Do it sound good? Do it look good?
Do it feel good?
I can't see the
then
numbers.
It's music.
How many people in the chat, man? Is anybody in here yet? Let me know before we go live. Or we already live, but let me know. I'm about to share it.
Let me know.
Let me know.
Fucking cat only makes noise when I'm about to like talk on the stream. Like, relax, nigga. Shit. Oh, shout out to everyone showing love out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Old John Crow.
Old John Crow in the building. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Davin Sagu 1102 in the building.
We in this mud.
We got a lot to get into, man. As you see by the title, I don't know if you're on Waters' page or on my page. His shit say Act found a paper trail. Charlamagne versus Ray Daniels, Drake, Jay-Z, and more. My shit say Wayno and Rob Markman crash out. Akademiks found the shit.
You're not even dropping a video for that. Titled it.
No, I'm dropping this video. This was dropping. We talking about it here, and then this clip going out tomorrow.
Fair.
But yeah. David said, well, shout out to What's the Dirt, putting on shout out to What's the Dirt, man. Shout out to What's the Dirt. He going through it. He was battling with the OVO crew the other day. I seen all that, and I was like, all right, see, I'm not in this deep. I'm not in this deep. I'm not. Niggas was having OVO protocols. I was like, no, I'm not in that deep. I'm not in that. Shout out to everybody who's in that deep, but I'm not in that deep.
Shout out my nigga Chig Smooth, bro.
Chigs. Don't duck the smoke, Chigs. He on your head top. He on your head top.
I hope you're doing good. I hope your mental health is good, brother.
Chigs, that nigga Academic said you a chihuahua.
Jesus
a
Christ.
Chihuahua. Don't let him do it, Chigs. You got an intellectual curiosity. Tell that nigga what you think. Tell him what you think, Chigs. Don't let him say that to you, man. I would never let a nigga call me a chihuahua. But anyways,
as an attack dog being a chihuahua,
he said, and then he said, he used to have Taxstone in this verse. Now he got shit. He tried to write you out like you just some nigga.
Average day citizen.
Who the king of Jersey is? All right, man. Charlamagne. Nah, we ain't doing that to Chigs. Shout out to Chigs, man. Shout out to Chigs Smooth in the chat.
Shout out to Chigs.
Hopefully, Chigs want to go live tomorrow because there's a lot to talk about, man. It'll be a very interesting, entertaining
hopefully
stream. But anyways, like I said, we got a lot of things to get into today. There's a lot of shit going on, man. Where do y'all want to dive into first, man? What's the first bite of the apple that we got to get into? Because like I said, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things to be broken down.
I mean, we already kind of mentioned it. What led to the Chig Smooth situation where he's now looking as a tech dog for Charlamagne versus Ek? What's going on?
I'm confused about that one. I'm like, well, I know a lot of people in the chat will be like, yeah, Chigs, but like, what has Chigs said lately that's like?
Most of his videos are like they're either pro Charlamagne or pro Jay, and it's like anti Drake specifically.
I guess the thing with Chigs is, what is he saying in his videos? Is he saying like everything that people are saying is unbelievable? Is he like, what is he saying in his videos?
Like if you pull up a random Chigs video from the last 2 weeks, it's especially depending on the topic, because he be covering like 50 Cent shit. He be covering like, a lot of the topics that I don't see other podcasters talk about. But when it's as far as like hip hop, or if it's Charlamagne related, or just anything that's in the news right now, it's either pro Charlamagne, it's pro Black Effect, it's anti Drake.
Nigga said Chig Wawa. That's crazy. Chig Wawa's crazy. Chig Wawa's fucking crazy. Nah, Chig Wawa's crazy. Shout out to Chig. That nigga ain't no Chig.
But you can literally click on any Chig Smooth video in this last week, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about, depending on what the video topic is, obviously. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't blame him. Charlamagne in his intro, you know what I'm saying? So,
intellectual curiosity about this.
If Act was in my intro, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Act don't even got to be in. We know where you riding. He ain't got to be in the intro.
Yo. Bryce, you muted, nigga.
I said we already know how Woody rocking. The jig is up.
Yeah, we know how he rocking.
Hey, man.
He rocking. He said, I'm day one. He said, I'm a day one chat nigga.
Day one since 2010. Feel me? Real day one. What's good? Game Bro Color 8989.
What up? What
I
up?
like
What up?
Rob
Shout out to W in the chat. I did
Rob.
like Rob's response to Academics. I just wish he addressed Academics' main point. I mean, we ain't really got to get to the Chigs thing too much because maybe we'll do a stream with Chigs sooner or later. Let's get into these conversations about should we I feel like I guess we have to get into what Academics said first to get what Rob Markman said, I guess, right? So what happened the past 2 days is Academics, in his own lawsuit in New Jersey, there was an update in it, right? So apparently whoever was funding the lawsuit had to announce who they were. And it was announced that the lawsuit was being funded by somebody that has a LLC called Poleg LLC, right? So he put it out there. He found the guy's website who's possibly tied to the place. And then it just became like a bigger story because if you look into Poleg LLC, you'll find that a company called Insight Partners invested in the Poleg LLC $20 million. They're a big investment firm. And they also invested into Fanatics with Jay-Z and Rock Nation in 2021, or they led the investment charge, and that was to the tune of like $300 million. So that's where the ties to Rock Nation kind of dwindle down to, because the main guy, I got his name over here because I want to get people's names correctly, Devin Perka, he was the head. Somebody should
start echoing.
He is
you click something. Yeah.
He's the head investment guy at Insight, or one of the managing directors, and he's behind the Real Investment, which is the Poleg guy's possible or his company, and he's also behind the Fanatics when he's been with Fanatics since like 2008, 2007. So he's like the tie that binds those two corporations and companies. At called D. Oh, and he brought me up. I got a shout out. Pull it up. We got to see it. Where's it at? Give me the timestamp. I'm putting it in my intro. He got me different. D-friend, bitch ass nigga.
The friend is crazy.
Give me the timestamp.
Yeah, the family, y'all pull that up. The
family. Yeah, the family. Give me the timestamp. The family,
y'all pull that up.
The family. I need the timestamp, baby. Give me the timestamp. But anyways, that's the ties that bind, right? Insight is the ties that bind. The real brokerage, which is ran by Tamir Poleg, which we're assuming that Poleg LLC is his LLC. It was a house purchase under Poleg LLC. It was some furniture imported from Sweden from Poleg LLC. And if you know what rich people do, they buy shit under LLC, so you can't trace it back to them, even though it's literally possibly the nigga's name. Allegedly. We're going to say allegedly at this point. Now, What's the Dirt has reached out to this company for comments.
Poleg. He
reached out to their investors' email. I reached out to their press email and their lawyer. just to get some straight.
Hey, real journalistic integrity around this bitch.
Because one person told me, because I was on my TL, told me, hip hop media needs to, y'all got the resources. He was like, he was being tongue in cheek. But he said, why don't you do it? I said, you know what? Why don't I do it? So I reached out. I haven't got any comment back yet. I emailed them like at 11 a.m. this morning, but I haven't got any comment back from them. So we'll see. We'll see if they say anything about it. But like I said, the ties are there.
Small journalists
between Insight, Rock Nation, and my thing is just like people are acting like these connections like have no validity and they shouldn't even be talked about at all. And that's why I think kind of throws me off about the whole conversation. And I get it. Akademiks, Aiden Ross, George Wynn, who else? Drake, Aiden Ross, George Wynn, Akademiks. They're not perfect victims, right? Or they're not, they're getting, but the big corporation try to take them down. Most people don't give a fuck. And I don't even care about it because of them, because like it's whatever. I just care, like it's just interesting to me to see what people may be doing behind the scenes to try to, not have their name and face on it, but them still maybe be a part of what's going on. And I feel like that's the most interesting part, in my opinion. So, what do y'all think about everything that's going on?
Man, I just want an apology. That's all I want from the camp of Charlemagne. Because when he called Akademiks manic, I feel like he was talking about us. I feel like he was talking to us as well. All the people that's Mr. Conspiracy Theory, all the people that's always jumping to conclusions. No, motherfucker, some shit be obvious. And when you just put your little two IQ bubbles together, sometimes just thoughts start to form and niggas start to figure shit out. And I get they're smart. I guess they didn't think people I guess they think they're smart and they didn't think people was gonna like do the research, but like they kind of made it easy for us. And even if we never got this, it was kind of blatant. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Like, y'all did the do work to like null and void any of those like manic or like conspiracy conversations. Like it's really no conversation. What you and Wardu did, I mean, you and What's the Dirt did, like y'all pretty much like alley hooped, and then like how Act came and just put everything together, like and actually showed the money behind it, because you always got to follow the money. Like, bro, like it was the killer trio. Like you niggas got combo 3 different ways, bro. Like how could you not see it at this point? So I love it. I think it was amazing, especially because we tied to Big D friend. Hey, man, hey, hold on.
The D family, baby, the D family.
Hold on, hey, man.
Family,
D friend, what was the nickname we used to call? Oh, D friend the man. Hey, that's why we used to call him D friend the man.
That's why I got on my Letterman. D friend the man. D friend the man. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just my thing with it is it's just interesting, like to see the ties. I think that's because I got this shit really like on the spreadsheet. Like I'm like it's some even deeper shit than that, right? So let me just read something real quick, right? Let me just read something real quick. So Tamir Poleg, and all this is all alleged. I am media. If you want me to shut up, you have to send me a cease and desist before you sue me. I'm saying that outright because that's what they try to do, Milagro. I am media. If you want to sue me, cease and desist got to come first. So,
we are media.
Anyways, we are media. So this is what I was able to find, and these are the ties that bind, right? So Tamir Poleg owns Real Brokerage. Poleg is a real brokerage founder and CEO. SEC filings show that Guy Gamzu received founder Air shares in 2014, and he's a part of Cuban Investments, which Gamzu founded, invest repeatedly in Real beginning in their pre-seed rounds, right? So the connection between Guy Gamzu and the guy I talked about earlier, Devin Preka, who's like the head of Insight, who was a big funder into Fanatics and a big funder into the Real Brokerage, they both served together on MediaMind's board in 2010. So a big investor and a board member of Real Brokerage was already on the board with Devin Preka, who's Insight Investments managing director in 2010, right? So they know each other, right? There's only 6 people on this board anyways. So Insight Partners invested in Real and received a contractual right to nominate a director under December 2nd, 2020. And that's when they named Atul Malhotra from Insight to be their board member on the Real Brokerage, right? Devin Preka is tied to Fanatics. Preka is currently on Fanatics board and is identified there as a managing director of Insight Partners. Fanatics' own history also records a $150 million Insight-led investment in 2012. So, like I said, he's been a part of Fanatics investment rounds for a very long time. And obviously, him and Jay-Z, Rock Nation, they get together in August 2021. $325 million series, whatever round funding. And then obviously Jay-Z, I didn't even know this. Jay-Z is listed as a co-founder, not a co-founder. Jay-Z is listed as a vice chairman and board member of Fanatics Betting and Gaming.
Wow.
Right?
He's the vice chairman of Fanatics.
Vice chairman and board member of Fanatics Betting and Gaming.
Is that confirmed? Where are you getting that from,
bruh?
I gotta see the proof.
Don't you ever?
You're Mr. West.
Hey, don't question the D franchise. What that boy Carl saying?
Actually, question me.
D friend been on fire. D friend been on fire.
I know you been, but I'm just saying, give me the dossier, bro.
Question. It's fine. You can question. Let's question me. All right.
So this the second casino type shit he dealing with right now. If I'm, because the New York shit was different than the Fanatics, or was this all tied into one?
Fanatics wasn't a part of the casino deal from what I can remember reading.
Okay, interesting.
Y'all keep talking while I'm looking.
Yeah, I mean, I just want the jig is up line A so well. Shout out to Tony. Bro, a lot of shit aged so well because it's like when you look at all the people that is pointing fingers from, you can say it all the way down from the Screw Faces, Fantano and all the different stuff that it came out about them tweeting and saying stuff to Rick Ross talking shit and he looking bad, like shit coming out with Charlamagne, shit coming out with Jay. Everybody that was on the opposite side, even with the to TDE talking about Kendrick saying Drake shit should get OVO should get raided, and the whole time TDE got all the allegations in the world as far as like some of the, I think the CEO's sons and shit like that. So it's like, bro, when you talk about all the shit, like then you talk about the Drake being so in love with steak and how that's a stain on his career, then Jay-Z's tied to 2 different casinos. Just like, it's just so funny, bro. Like how all this shit like is coming out, bro.
Yeah, I looked up the chairman shit. Yeah.
Like, he's more impactful.
Knock that other one down. The other D friend, knock that one down.
Nigga,
So yeah, okay. Let me give you my source. So according to Front Office Sports, right? Jay-Z joined the board of Fanatics Betting and Gaming, a vice chairman in August, which is 2021, shortly after the rapper and his company Roc Nation participated in Fanatics' $325 million funding round. Okay, so that's where that plays a rolling, right? So clearly, there's like I said, there's ties that bind. Like there's ties here between these people.
Damn.
So even act like they're like I said, it's not 100% confirmed because the next thing you'd have to investigate is, which I'm trying to get to the bottom of, or even what's the dirt with his email and my email is, okay, the question we have to ask ourselves now is, why would this Poleg guy fund this? Like, what? That's the next. What's the reason? What is his relation to Nufio, who's the guy who's the main person for the lawsuit? Like, what is his ties to him? Does he owe him something? Were they friends before? Like, who is he? So I'm like, that's the next question that has to be answered to really kind of hammer down what's actually going on here.
Can you answer that question?
It don't change. It's just journalism. I don't know. We're gonna take everybody down. We just look
into
it.
That are asking these questions. Like, what does that mean?
Like, what's the goal? To expose everything. That's the goal. To expose what's going on behind the scenes.
People are going to ask that question. A certain type of crowd are going to ask that question.
To expose what's going on behind the scenes. To show what's really going on behind the scenes of the industry, of big business. Because people keep saying shit too. They're like, this is just business. It's like, okay, niggas still could expose it. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like Pablo Torre finds out, like, you don't think there's other teams trying to circumvent the salary cap? It's just shit that happens. Like, they don't want to pay money. But niggas going to look into it. So I'm not saying if we crack this code, right? Let's say we crack the code. Poleg emails us, okay, I'm sorry, I was held hostage by Insight at the behest of this person. These niggas ain't gonna go to jail. I'm not saying Jay-Z about to go to prison. It's like, hey, look at this thing we uncovered. We uncovered this smear campaign lawsuit paid for by possibly Insight, Fanatics. Allegedly, we don't know. They're just ties that bind. And all these people, and here, people, this is for you to see. That's it. I'm not saying I want this to be true because I want Jay-Z to go to prison. No, I'm not saying all that. It's just interesting. That's all.
And it's a legitimate question. Like, why would this company go into such a frivolous lawsuit? Like, so there's a bunch of different questions that come up. When it was just the girls and we don't know who's funding them, it's like, okay, maybe they were so naive that they don't know that this is going to get dropped. But when you talk about people, the Fanatics and that, the type of lawyers they have, they know they had a nothing burger and they still went through with this frivolous ass court case. So that in itself is like, all right, well, why would y'all do such a thing? Like D-Friend said, it pretty much ended up just being a smear campaign. Like that's all it really was for. Like that's like, unless we have some other like reasoning on why they did that, like it's not really, we're not finding like the conclusions don't make sense. So like then you just keep asking the question. It's like, okay, why did they go ahead and go through that? Was it for a tie? Was it for somebody else that, you know, in hip hop? Because that's not even Fanatics, not even hip hop. So it's like, who was their closest hip hop tie? Maybe that, you know, inspired them and helped them do that. And that's what Act discovered. That's what you're discovering. Like it's literally Jay-Z.
And my thing with Jay-Z, let's say Jay-Z is a part of it, right? I've stated this in numerous videos. I'm talking about this. I understand why Jay-Z would want to get to the bottom of this, because as I stated, there'd be a lot of times, at least back in 2024, 2025, when niggas would be posting certain shit, whether it be about his kids, whether it be about him, whether it be about Diddy, whether it be about whatever, there was a giant steak logo at the bottom. And if I'm Jay-Z, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing all these pages posting about me. I'm looking at this as slanderous, defamatory, and there's this big fucking steak logo at the bottom. Like, what is this? Like, I can see why he'd want to do it. I'm not like oblivious to the fact of why Jay-Z would possibly want to find out who's behind this. Like, it's not a mystery to me. I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, the big bad Jay-Z. It's just like, you know, you do it, nigga. That's all. When Drake sued UMG, he did. But like, it's me. I'm Drake. I'm suing UMG. I ain't using no proxy. I'm not using none of that. It's me. I'm suing them.
Am I misinformed in this situation? When it came to that lawsuit with Steak, I thought it was more about streams more than like a slander campaign.
Yeah.
Like
no, it was also using for narratives and stuff like that too.
That was the main thing in the lawsuit was he was using that company to help bot his streams. That was what came out at the first day of this year. That's exactly what was in it was in the lawsuit.
So
it sounds ridiculous, but
so essentially it's two birds in one stone. He was gonna try to discover who was behind it, and at the same time possibly throw some slanderous things out there by saying they're doing all this stuff. These are the type of possibilities that they're using with Drake and Steak as far as the bots, which they probably knew it was frivolous and they didn't have no proof of it anyways. But fuck it, let's get some shit out there.
And Tony is right. Like, why is it only like new media that's covering this and act?
Because the people involved are not, like I said earlier, the perfect quote unquote victims. Like nobody gives if Akademiks gets torn, they don't give a fuck, right? So it's like, why would they cover it? Because they don't like if it was somebody else, they would cover
Akademiks not prominent enough
but they don't like him. So like they're not gonna,
that would give them more reason to talk about it.
No, but if it's looking like but the thing is now it's looking like a conspiracy. It's looking like, hold on, this is frivolous. Now if it was like they was grinding the gears on these niggas and they was really exposing shit, like had real evidence, then they'll be covering it. They'll be like, okay, we found out that Akademiks has this Bitcoin account that he gives to George. Like then they'll be like covering it. But the fact that it's like, okay, some things ain't lining up, some shit look a little shaky, this might get exposed to some BS. That's why they don't want to,
like you said, no one cares about the victims because it's essentially Drake, Ak, shit, even Larry Jackson and shit like that. And then on the opposite side, the people that if Akademiks is right and somebody's actually sending this out, the people that's accused of that is like the perfect, like people that they would want to defend as well or not cover it. You know what I mean? So it's two birds in that as well. Like it's two different reasons why they don't want to cover it. Actually,
I just feel like if it's someone that's hated by that crop, they would still like Charles Brown.
We've seen him try that though.
No, but see, Warder, what you're not understanding is right now, if I hate somebody, right? If I hate you, I don't want to cover something that looks like it might make you look good. Like, damn, there was a hit piece against you. Damn, this story is fabricated. So why would I cover that? Now, if it was like now we have text messages and Bitcoin transactions that really show you doing this and that, then you cover it. If I hate you and it's looking like it might be going in your favor, I'm not going to cover it because it's like I don't want to legitimize it. Like, damn, he might actually have a point. They are trying to, you know what I'm saying? So of course they're not going to talk about it. So
and Breakfast Club and Charlemagne was just covering. Let's just be honest. Like even in a 1v1 versus him and Ak, he brought it up. Like he had no problem bringing it up, trying to say it was multiple sources he had to talk about it and why these guys look suspicious. Soon as this narrative starts switching back to, well, now this might be frivolous, it got dropped. Then we start pointing back to who it is. It got quiet. So you got to realize when the silence happened is when the tables turned back to, all right, well, who actually sent this because it was so frivolous? And we already know it's that daddy in Rock Nation and Jay-Z. So.
Well, I don't know. We don't know. Allegedly.
Allegedly. My bad.
Allegedly is my name. I don't know who's behind it. I just know ties.
Media.
There's ties that connect. There's ties that connect companies, but I don't know. I don't know who's behind it. But like I said, the next step would be to ask Poleg, like, hey, there's an LLC that is in the same building as your real, the real brokerage. Is that you? And why are you funding this lawsuit against Drake? That has to do with stake, and then also has to do with botting. Like, why are you? What do you have in it? Like, what's in it for you? So that would be the next.
Yeah, like question. Ak challenge Rob. He just talks shit about Ak. Like, oh, you have clippers that are promoting your agenda. It's like, nigga, talk about what's niggas are actually talking about. Don't talk about me. Talk about the news
too, nigga. His shit got clipped immediately. Like, nigga, stop that. Everybody get.
Yeah, well, we can. Okay, let's do that. So we got the gist of it, right? We got what Akademiks talking about, what he showed us, what we're looking into now with the Poleg thing. Now we move into hip hop media, and like I said, Tony said they're radio silent, and we already explained a little bit why they're radio silent because they don't like these people, so they're not going to cover something that may look like they are being targeted by some type of fake smear, whatever. So they're not going to cover it. So Rob Markman made a video, and it was pretty much a lot of it was just like kind of like a moral grandstanding kind of thing. Like you've been a bad guy in media your whole life. So who are you to tell us to investigate anything? And you're not a real journalist. And I get it because Akademiks, like I said, I think one of Akademiks' biggest mistakes was allowing Academics TV just to like run rampant with his name. I said that from the beginning. Like, if I had a big platform like that, I wouldn't just let somebody with my name just start going crazy and do whatever. But hey, that's his guy. He did it. That's on him, right? Because people always just point back to that. Well, you got Academics TV, but even within that 20-minute video that Rob Markman did, you didn't have to like Academics. You could be like, okay, hey, but he did bring up some points that make sense. I might actually look into it further. Like, forget it being Academics, like y'all said. Okay, who is Poleg? Do we have context? He works at what, Genius, or where's he work at? Some media company like that? Like, why not talk about it? Why not look into it? He said, I'll wait till more credible people talk about it. Who you waiting on? Who does he even think is going to talk about it?
That's what I don't like.
So it's like, here's a story, right? We don't like, it's like what you said, we don't like Academics. He's bringing us something like, who is Poleg LLC? It looks to be this guy. This guy's coming as investments from this place that also investments in this place and this place. Okay, boom, that's like, this is your start. Start looking into it. Why don't you want to look into it?
Super chat.
You're almost too fair, but congrats on the grind and hard work. Nowhere but you're almost too fair. You always got to be too fair. You got to be fair.
We try.
No, I get what he's saying, but in the sense of like, we could really be trying to kill him, but we low key looking from like, maybe it's not them, but it's hard not.
No,
to
the ties that bind in a theoretical world tie all these people together, because like it only makes sense. Like why would you got to ask yourself, why would a CEO of a real estate company care about Drake botting music, using botters and clippers to disparage music? Why would he care about that? You know, and when you ask why would he care about it, then you have to think, who would care about that? And then where is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, the theory's there. We're just not gonna, you know, if you know. Like, come on, let's be serious here for a second.
Just to go back before you were saying with the super chat, what I don't like with the Rob Markman saying like, I'm gonna wait to somebody more credible or wait to somewhere, I guess, publicated or whatever that statement he was trying to make is because like, even if we just look at the Charlemagne, because I had this conversation on my channel with versus Act, like Academics is more of a journalist than Charlemagne at this point. Charlemagne just regurgitates like different blog like topics that he sees and stuff like that from whatever site that he might get it from. Versus like literally with the Poleg shit, you've seen Act reading fucking like court cases.
Like this was Pacer. This is like a government website you have to sign up for. You have to put your credit card. I just signed up for Pacer because I was like, oh, I could just find shit on my own. The web, the files and all that shit. Bet. So it's like.
Maybe on like the narratives he's forming from what he's reading, but at the same time, you can't act like he's not reading verbatim from the like. Come on, bro.
I think sometimes too, like you don't want to pull that string because that string may come back and be like, "Damn, I ain't mean to pull it that hard." Now I'm looking at shit like, "Hey, damn, it might be my idol. It might be my idol at the end of this string right here." And it's like, shit. What do I do now? Do I report on it fairly, or do I say, you know what, drop the string? I never even saw it. So that's why I think it's a cop-out with the whole – because even like Lauren LaRosa, right? We bring up Lauren LaRosa.
I was about to say, Charlemagne got Lauren LaRosa.
The only reason Lauren LaRosa is really in all this is because of Charlemagne. Because Charlemagne is one running around saying, she got the dossier, Lauren got it. He throwing her under the bus every chance he get. And obviously Lauren is touted as the journalist because if you watch The Breakfast Club on Netflix or whatever, she's like, I called this source, I called that source. And you're kind of wondering, like, why can't you call this source? You can't reach out like, hey, I'm The Breakfast Club. We're syndicated in 160 stations. We just found out that possibly your CEO is funding this lawsuit. Can we look into it? Or is it, what's going on here? So that's how I look at that situation, because if they wanted to, they would. Because I made a statement too. People were telling me on Twitter, they were like, some nigga said, CNN isn't covering this. Like, CNN, why the fuck we give a fuck about CNN? Like, why are we? We're talking about hip hop media. There's more important things to cover. It's like, nigga, I watched Breakfast Club this morning. They're talking about Remy Ma dissing Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Who gives a fuck about that? Like, is that that's the story that Remy Ma throws shots at who gives a fuck?
Krishan Rock and Blueface is like
Krishan Rock and Blueface getting heated. Like, I can probably go let's see. Let's just see. Let's just for shits and giggles.
Orlando Brown versus Ray J.
Let's see what the Breakfast Club talked about this morning.
That was pretty funny though.
Yeah,
for shits and giggles, bro. Let's see. The Breakfast Club goes, and today they talk about Karl Anthony Towns, Jordan Woods getting married. Okay.
I had no idea that happened.
Right? Who gives
Shout
a
out to
fuck?
them. Without
Shout
them,
out
we would have
to
never knew.
Yeah,
We love
I had
Mary.
no idea.
Shout out.
Important media.
Clarissa Shields
That's
defeats
positive
Kay
news.
Scott
Hey.
in historic sold out
Black
win.
love.
Yeah, okay, she won. She's a good boxer. Shout out to
Black
Clarissa Shields.
success.
This one, I'm not. Hayden Panettiere, you got to talk about that. Rest in peace to her.
Who?
That was so random.
Hayden Panettiere. She was the little girl in what's that movie? What's it called? Shit. The one with Denzel, the football.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, the little girl was the water girl. She grew up.
Yeah.
She
That's
died.
what it was.
I
said it.
don't know how she died.
It was, though.
But yeah, it's just like if they could talk about that, like I'm not talking about go on CNN and be like, we need to find out for Drake. Forget the Iran war. Forget the Drake. No, we're talking about hip hop media. These niggas ain't talking about shit. We're talking about Glass and Malone versus this guy. We're talking about this guy versus that guy. They could talk about it. And it's kind of like blaring that they're not talking about it. And you feel like there's a reason why they're not. Because it keeps saying, I'm waiting for more credible sources. Nigga, you're the journalist.
You're the journalist.
You guys are the people that everybody says is the credible. You, Rob Markman,
You're the
the
source
company
of the
man,
entire show, yeah.
Elliot Wilson. Who else? Who's else?
Stat
The journalist?
Quo.
Torre. Stat Quo is the executive. We're not putting Stat Quo in that journalist
I didn't know he was the
category.
executive. He'd be on there with Mr. Company. The
No,
company
he's
man.
he's a longtime A&R for Interscope and
DJ Head.
I guess he put
I'm
DJ.
trolling,
But
bro.
it's like these niggas, like these are the people that they've been telling me are like the journalists. Like we have to respect them. And it's like I said, well, maybe they're not investigative journalists, right? Maybe they're just like we review albums. It's like okay, that is a part of journalism, I guess. Like that is like
DJ Head being a source is funny as hell.
yeah, that is a thing. But it's just like, you know, no, not even a sniff at it. Like, hold on, what is there? Is there a story? Like, I don't want to run to the story. Is it a story? I don't know. But yeah, the whole Rob Markman thing, I just thought it was kind of like pretentious too. It's just like, we're not gonna look at you. It's like you did 23 minutes and went around you didn't even address the main thing they telling you to look at. I can see if he spent like 12 minutes saying like Akademiks is full of shit. He wants to spread misinformation and propaganda. But hey, I did look into this thing and it does look a little fishy. Didn't even do that. So it's like when he says I'm waiting for a more credible source, is he looking for like the New York Post? Like who is he looking for? Who is he looking for to be the more credible source? That's my if I could ask Rob Markman a question, I'd say, what credible source are you looking for?
Oh, Ak is destroying my stream.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
This nigga popping up.
So allegedly, if Jay-Z sued, like, Drake couldn't have looked that bad in 2024. Now, I'm just saying. I don't know. I thought rappers don't sue.
Rob Markman is the most biased. It's like, come on, bro. That's like Rob Markman, unbiased in the same sentence. Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Wayno is more unbiased than Rob Markman. Like, Elliot's more unbiased than Rob Markman, and that's Elliot. Let me show the screen.
Well, my screen,
bitch, you think that's journalism? Oh, I called over. They told us no comment. That's it? Bitch, come the fuck on, man. Go look at hip-hop, nigga. Yo, where independent media is at right now? Nigga, go on Flacco's.
With base 44.
What the fuck
He
is
was about to give us a shout out.
That's crazy, bro. Get premium, nigga.
I heard him say, "Go to D-Friend page."
Get premium, bro.
It's skipped.
Page. Go on. I'm not. Where independent media is at right now? Nigga, go on Flacco's page. Go on. I'm not saying they get it right all the time.
Why can I hear it?
But go to Traplo Ross. This nigga is breaking shit down on some 4D chess. He's bringing shit, connecting dots. Go to What's the Dirt. That's where those are the people I call journalists. Y'all niggas are article writers. That's it. When's the last time any of you niggas broke a fucking story? You don't put no fucking work in. Y'all are upset or you're reacting to me instead of saying, let me read through a fucking docket. Let me do a couple of Googles.
Yeah, you would
think niggas is lazy.
That's
bars.
A docket, yeah.
This is the laziest group of media. Yo, when I said, oh, y'all niggas, like that's nigga, you think I give a fuck about what Mark Lamont Hill says? Nigga, he works for Joe Budden. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you think I give a fuck what you talking about? Nigga,
I know Bryce like that.
Follow Hip Hop DX. Get the fuck out of here.
I've been to.
I
be ahead of
fuck
things.
about
That's
Lola
what I'm
Rosa.
saying.
That bitch know not to say nothing to me. Not after she done stalk my mans. I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that y'all
legendary crash out.
All right. Let's get back to it. That's a crash out. But I mean, like the sentiment is like there, right? Y'all know me. I'm real prim proud. Like, bitches. Like, they got their own beef, so shout to them. But it's like, yeah, break a story. When that nigga says, "Who I'm gonna wait for somebody credible," nigga, you're supposed to be the credible. You're the journalist in this video. I went to school for media, whatever the fuck. I worked in the newsroom, and you know what happens if you get something wrong? You'll get a big no. Well, nigga, you don't work for nobody no more. So fucking just go look into it. That's all you got to do. So, anyways,
what you got for us, Bryce? You got to crash out for us too?
Nah, man, I can't crash out when I was ahead. I've been talking about this shit for months, man. This is some of the first shit I covered on my channel, man. Like, I'm ahead of my time, man. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I literally said this on one of my clips I made recently, where I was like, "Do I bet on they use Milagro and Akademiks? Would I put my money on Rock Nation use their money or whatever to intimidate them and other smaller content artists when they took Milagro for defamation and had Ed going to the deposition?" I said I put my money on it. I said, well, I put my money on the fact that they probably the ones that created these fake AI websites and stuff like that and had these things. I said I bet my money on that. I said I bet a little less money on it, but I bet my money on it that they're possibly the ones that helped fund this lawsuit. I literally made that video maybe like 2 weeks ago. So it's like, hey man, I can't crash out because I'm just like reveling. What's the word? Reveling in the moment, man. I'm just living in the moment, man. Like if y'all want to give me my flowers, hey, I appreciate it. But I'm just loving how all the things like they say, the truth come to light, man. I'm not skeletons come out the closet, man.
That nigga Act definitely did give us a shout out last stream. He pulled up that tweet of all of us on the panel. So
hey man, shout out, hey man.
Y'all niggas must have really been watching that stream then, because that was like halfway into that point. Bryce from the future, facts. Be spitting, bro.
Trying to tell me, I be trying to tell peeps, man.
Let me see if I can find that shit.
That's the crash shot I was waiting for. Man, no, because I mean, at this point, bro, like after like everything starting to come out, bro, like it's so hard not to see it, man. It's so hard not to see the ties. Like this is just another L, and I mean, this kind of getting to the conversation of why Jay-Z, man, you might want to stay away from a beef, bro. You got that type of shit coming out. You got Beyonce grinding on music execs. Like I'm just saying, like sitting on niggas' lap. I don't think Jay-Z won. I think Jay-Z might need to go on vacation for a while. Be honest with you. I don't know if you can now roll out this.
Oh, it's a whole summer, like Chick said. It's a whole summer, bro. So we gotta wait for the album to come out.
It's getting ugly. I mean, I think the album will help, but I ain't gonna lie, it's getting ugly. If he get into a rap beef, it might get ugly.
How much do you think he's gonna like drop a single before he drops the album, or you think he's gonna drop the album at the LA show?
He better test the water.
I don't know. He did the feature for Beyonce's song. That shit didn't even chart.
Yeah, dude. No, the feature.
No, Morning Dew remix did not chart.
No, the song. The song's chart, not that.
So I mean, I don't know, bro. It's not a good look. It is Jay-Z. That's your first feature. That's your first verse in a minute.
Different.
So, you want to play the video, different?
Yeah, I'm about to say, what you about to play? I want to talk about the Beyonce video too.
I mean, it's nothing on there. He's just scrolling that guy's page and seeing like how many stories talking about Drake and not like Kendrick and shit.
Yeah, the balding Jewish porn director. Yeah. He used to work for Michael Jackson back in 2001. And basically, I think that song was posted for relief efforts for 9/11. But once Michael Jackson found out about that, he obviously cut ties with him. I think later, like in 2004, 2005, I was going to do a video on it, but I was like, nah.
Different. Move the screen because they be tripping when you got the gambling stuff on there.
Yeah.
Wayno got the screen up, not me.
Oh,
whoever.
But yeah, like in 04, 05, I think he tried to sue him for like $3 million for like some petty stuff. But yeah, that Beyonce shit was the timing of a lot of things.
Who you think pressed that button?
I'm just saying.
Because at first it looked like it was like a sincere, oh, she talked to Michael Jackson, and somebody just probably didn't like.
He said,
really,
come over here. It would make it easier to talk to him or some shit like that. I'm like, what?
It's
Is
like
she 19? That's, I don't know.
Like, I truly at first thought somebody was really just trying to show the moment between her and Michael Jackson talking, and just really missed, like, whether it's just we're in different eras or whatever you want to call it, it don't look good. But at the same time, I don't know, somebody shady might have posted that too.
Yeah,
like, because that shit took off like a wildfire. Like, that's all I'm seeing on my algorithm right now is her.
Yeah, there was a lot of clips, like almost like it was like done purposefully, you know. So it's a lot of conspiracies behind that. But yeah, that was
industry girls are
how the industry is, man. You know how the industry. You want to show the video? I don't know.
Do y'all really want to speak on that as far as like, do y'all like what that could implicate? Like, because they were saying one of the tweets I felt that was reasonable. If Beyonce had to play and do certain things like that, like even if she didn't do anything past that, but still had to be that friendly, like, because that's not professional. Like, imagine the people that's less talented got to do. Like, man,
and that's just the producer that was working on that specific song. That's just the producer. So it's like, it's not like it's a record label executive. That's just a producer.
And allegedly, he used to be a porn director.
Yeah, a gay porn director. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. Like D-Fran's scared to talk about it, but yeah, man. I don't know.
You know, he wanted to. He part of the hive, man.
That's the Houston legend. I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad at him, bro.
Yeah, I recently found out he a Swiftie, but he definitely part of the hive. He been a part of the hive. I've been found that out a long time ago.
It was up to me. I'll play it,
I used to say Beyonce ain't got it. Beyonce. I used to say she was washed a long time ago, and D-Friend argue me down, boy. Yes, I already know.
This is, if anything, this kind of like, because I saw like, I think that was from a Michael Jackson documentary from like back in the day. And I think there was also backstage footage of like her hanging backstage waiting for Jay-Z. They said she was like, I forgot how old they said she was, but they said Jay-Z was like 32 and she was like 20, I think. So this is kind of more so indirectly about Jay more so than Beyonce. Because
Tony Montez, I will try to remember to ask that question to someone I know, and I'll get back with you. Because I heard that in Houston, and I think I know somebody that possibly could have some insight on that, because I've talked to him about Pimp C before.
Yeah, that's not hard to believe, though.
But yeah, I have heard that rumor before, but I just know it to be a rumor at this point. But I'll try to remember because I might see them tomorrow, so I might, you know.
Yeah, and you know what the guy's name was, by the way, Bryce?
Who we talking about? The exec?
Yeah. No, he's a music producer. He's not an exec.
No, I don't know who his name was.
His name is Mark Schaffel. What does that sound like?
He's a film producer, not a music producer.
That's a mouthful.
I thought he was a music producer.
Mark
no, he's
Schaffel.
a film producer.
Oh.
Sounds gay, but I don't know.
Sounds gay. I didn't know a name could sound gay. That's great.
Oh no, it's some.
He said in 2005, Mark was fired by Michael after learning of Mark's past as a gay porn director, saying that he felt it was out of character for his brand to continue working with him.
Yeah, because the song was supposed to be some charity song they were doing for 9/11 at the time, and that was around the time Michael Jackson was going through his whole Sony situation. So it was just terrible timing. Kind of didn't really want that for Mike, so he just cut him off then and there. So, yeah, it was supposed to have a lot of people on it too, and they couldn't clear. I think Mariah Carey's supposed to be on it, Whitney Houston. There's a lot of people that are supposed to be on the song, and this dude just kind of, you know, got exposed. The exposers were after him. You feel me? So, yeah, I just saw a lot of clips of that, and it was like early in the morning. I saw mad clips of that. Like, where is this all coming from? Like, I don't know. Feels kind of coordinated because that's very old footage from 01. We are in 2026, and we're seeing footage from 2001. Now,
And she was only 19.
and she was 19. Like I said, I wanted to do a video on it, but I didn't really. There was other shit to talk about, obviously, but that was very interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not. I mean, all you could do is kind of draw conclusions. There's nothing really concrete that you can go off of. Like, I do think it speaks to the culture and some of the things that they have to do, especially in that earlier time frame when, shit, you had to go through certain gatekeepers for real.
Yeah, it was more so like that back then than it is now. So, way more like that back then. I feel like so.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I was gonna do a video on it, but I was just, you know what, I don't need no more Rock Nation attention right now. You feel me?
That's one of them videos. It's gonna be something else that happens, and we could go back and point to that video. Like that's one of them ones we're gonna be able to use as evidence for something else. I feel eventually, like it's just so much shit that's coming out. Like
Sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not saying I want to see anything happen for Beyonce or anything like that necessarily, but who knows, bro? Like we're heading down weird times. Like I remember it used to be allegedly stories where like Beyonce was like harassing like former people that used to work for her, like they had like weird relationships, and like these are all rumors that these are fucking elite of the elite celebrity. So anybody can make up a fucking story, but these people did work for them. That was verified for sure. And then I have these stories similar to like when you hear like the stories about Lizzo, but that shit ended up becoming to be true. It's like, really? Would they do that in this day and age? Like, well, I mean, obviously the Diddy shit. Like, so it's like, I don't know, man. Like Beyonce being a woman, it's a little easier to skate by and stuff like that. But who knows what possibly could happen. And that's like different conversations, like, because that's more of her being more a predator than like her being a victim in that situation. But it's like, who knows what could happen? Like media and the celebrity lives are being more vulnerable to like past behaviors and things that like being exposed.
I just think the timing of everything is just very peculiar with certain clips nowadays. It's just, why now? Like, this could have came out as August. Like this is from 01 from a documentary that it was like from a documentary from I believe 2010, and it's coming out now. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too deep in with the whole conspiracy theory, Jaguar right type shit, but yeah, it's very peculiar timing.
Yeah, no, I definitely say some of those stories sound like Jaguar right, but at the same time, like, bro, these people do not live normal lives, bro. They come across a lot of people. They have different complexes. Like, you gotta understand, Beyonce has been famous since ever, like really since she's been a conscious human, bro. Like really gained consciousness. Like she's been famous and popular, bro. Like it's different.
She don't even really do interviews like that anymore,
Like these people don't live normal lives. So I could see like you'll think they may live a perfect, but shit, it might be some dark side to them. And like you never know with certain artists. You never know. Like we've seen it more times than not these days. Like we keep seeing artists getting caught up, bro. Like, and I'm not even trying to stick on Beyonce with this conversation. I'm just saying it is like Wardu said, peculiar with the timing. Like this seem like it's planned. It seems like it's calculated. And who knows what else is on the agenda to let go if that's just one of the videos somebody decide to just here's a chess piece move right here and look what happens. See how that responds. See how that hits a wildfire on. Because you gotta understand, Rock Nation ain't liking that video.
Oh no. Desiree Perez is scrambling right now.
The hives are hating that video.
Yeah. She's trying to get that wiped off the internet as we speak.
Like,
because that was just so random. Like on a Monday, like in the morning. Why now? Like,
and it's not even that she did something super wrong in that situation. It's just more speaking to how, like, maybe she is a little bit of the industry plant. She did the thing she had to, like, you put yourself in that conversation that you don't want to be in. You put it's so many conversations that's going on. If you scroll through Twitter and see that video keep popping up, it's so many different like responses that is like garnering. Yeah. If I'm being honest, like it's not a bunch of sympathy either. If I'm being honest, like it's a bunch of like different like unique takes. If I'm being honest, that I
think if anything, that's not really telling of Beyonce. That's more so telling of Jay. Like,
I didn't want to get in that bag. Why you say that?
For obvious reasons, like Foxy, Beyonce, Aaliyah, allegedly, right? You know, and like I said, there was like that clip that I saw. They said she was 20, he was 32. They had a show. He was there to meet her backstage and shit. A lot of assumptions, obviously, but 32-year-old nigga, 20-year-old female R&B singer that's trying to rise up in the ranks. Aaliyah had just died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. 2 + 2 is 4, you know? Like, I don't know. But
and I mean, I think they started dating maybe like 2 years after this situation happened. So I mean, yeah, he like him young, but it's different conversation.
But he definitely knew her when she was younger, you know. But
they said, D-Fran, you getting swatted?
No, why is it? If I was getting swatted, I wouldn't be this motherfucker right now.
yeah,
It's like
you trying to stay safe. You feel me? Trying to stay safe.
I mean, I ain't got nothing. I don't really got nothing to say. Like, it's like a video. She sitting on nigga lap. It look weird. Like, I don't got nothing to say about it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't pull any. I have nothing to add to the comment.
No comment.
Yo, but what about the like? You don't feel like it was like strategically like dropped? Like, how do you like?
I mean, I don't know where did it first like pop up at? Like, who posted it? Like, where's the source material? Like, what's the?
That's the thing. That's the weird part about it. It wasn't just one Twitter page that it was like multiple. Like, it wasn't.
And
just
when the initial, I don't know who the initial post I seen, it wasn't trying to put it in bad. Like, it was like Beyonce talks to Michael Jackson for first time. Like, that's all it said. Like, it wasn't nothing like, but like, it's so weird how it took such a left turn. Immediately, I start seeing posts after that, like criticizing.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, beautiful Beyonce sitting on weird, creepy looking ass, and he holding her lap. Like, it looked weird. So I wouldn't be surprised it took like a crazy turn down to what the fuck is going on. I seen people saying like, you know, was she dating Jay-Z at this time? Was it what's going on with this, that? Who was that guy? It did look weird. Like, he looked like the weird, creepy, like Beyonce just sitting on any nigga lap. Like, what is he like? Why is she sitting on this nigga lap? He holding the thigh, and I guess she about to talk to Michael, but like, why the fuck you sit on this nigga lap?
And that's where I like the word question, because it's like, is it a genuine post or was that strategic? Because people are smart, bro. They know like how shit be looking. Like, that ain't some shit that you'll just want to drop if you know it could like look a certain type of way. Like, so I don't know.
Hey, and it was also weird because like there was an original post that TMZ had posted back in April, and it didn't show anything about this scene. It was like it was the same area, but it was a different scene. I put it in the group chat. It was basically Beyonce and a record producer, and they were just talking about how she was just fawning over Michael Jackson. This was in April, but it showed nothing like sitting on laps, nothing like that. And it said Mark Schaeffel Productions. So I'm like,
50 Cent IG post incoming.
Why is he like selling some of the footage to TMZ to try to like defend?
I mean, 04 says apparently the guy's coming out with an MJ doc. He sent it to the Sun newspaper with that clip to go viral.
That's just weird, bro. Like, the timing, like, that's just weird, bro. Nigga Jay-Z cutting off his hair, you trying to make a comeback, and you just like, come on, bro. Not the Carters. Come on, bro. Don't let Drake see this.
So, okay, so I think that leads to a different conversation then. So let's say it was a genuine post. Do that speak to like the underlying like hot seat that family or Jay-Z and that they really under, you know what I mean? Versus like, it's easy when they're curating a post is to like, for instance, these motherfuckers are curate allegedly autograph signings when they're walking out of buildings. Like, it's easy to fake
that ain't
influence.
They found the same actor in the same spot.
I seen it. I seen it. But I'm alleged. I'm saying alleged. We media. We content.
Purdue is saying that. That ain't alleged.
All I want to say. So it's not hard to garner like a fake look like you can fake influence, or you can show up in the right places and things like that where you always look good.
Yeah.
Like you could go to the Met Gala and like, you know what I mean? Like where you always look like you popping, but like for a post like that to just go so left so quick. Does that speak to some underlying hate that's been seething in social media that, you know, they've been kind of like able to, I guess, avoid and not really have to be highlighted, and now we kind of seeing glimpses? I don't know. I'm just curious, man.
I mean, like I said, it's just like, I think it just looks weird. Like, beautiful young Beyonce sitting on weird, creepy old white guy's lap. We know about Hollywood, old Weinstein. Like, you know, there's just like all those things just kind of like.
Maybe it's my algorithm. Maybe it's my algorithm, but it didn't go straight sympathy for her though. Like I can see
I
people.
don't
just
see anybody giving her sympathy. I haven't seen no sympathy for her.
That's what I'm saying.
And like, what would be the sympathy? Like, she sat on a nigga lap. She sat there
under the peer pressure of like it's the Harvey Weinstein stuff. It's like
but who the fuck is that guy? He's nobody. She was Beyonce, Destiny's Child. Like he was a fucking film. He wasn't like he was fucking Steven Spielberg.
At 19,
like, who the fuck was he?
At 19. What songs that Beyonce had dropped? Like
Wasn't Destiny's Child already around when she was 19?
Yeah, but I don't know how impactful they was by then. Like I don't remember. I don't know what singles they had.
They were still rising, but this is.
I'm just asking questions because I don't know
Beyonce
where their level of confidence is. Because you know, like, because you even if it's not that person that's the super powerful, you don't want to be the person that you get labeled hard to work with. Like
exactly.
That's that
blackball
they
yourself
put on artists all the time.
Say My Name. Say My Name came out in 1999. They were popping.
Was already, okay.
Well,
I was just curious.
already.
But even then, it's like they had a lot of things switch and change from the group getting smaller to her becoming solo. So who knows the back conversations where they feel like they still had things to work out and figure out where they're not the most confident about the trajectory. Like obviously they know they got the talent, but you still got to work your way through the industry and stuff like that. So who knows how she was being coached to behave by let's just allegedly her parents or allegedly agents that wasn't like when her parents may have been around how to act with these certain people. And she's young and 19, she's still an adult. But let's say it was happening before that. Like, so now that she's been doing it from 15 to 19, allegedly, like she's already in her mind, like that's something that's okay to do. But it started at like she was groomed to be doing that. So it's like that's where I would feel like the sympathy should come in, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. And that's why I'm saying maybe because like, or if they were just pointing at that guy being a villain, like I did see some posts like that, but at the same time, I seen so many other posts where there was like seeing like this is like a peek behind why Beyonce, may be flawed or something like that. It was like, I don't know, they was trying to look at her psyche or something like that from that post. 19 is old enough. I respect it. I'm just saying.
Like I said, I don't think it's necessarily about Beyonce and slandering her. It's to show how the industry is, how predatory the industry is, and inadvertently kind of showing how Jay was kind of rocking back then. Inadvertently, because it's Jay and Beyonce. They've been together forever. So, yeah, I just think it's weird how they showed the same footage but a different scene in April, and then like 4 months later, it's this shit coming out. I don't know. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. Bryce, what's your page, bro? His page is it's on the screen, bro. Bryce reacts.
Nabias,
you should know that, bro. Yeah. Shout out Nabias, bro. You be checking out. You be like, as soon as I drop a video, you like one of the first people to comment. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Nabias. Shout out to Thunder Entertainment.
Shout out Nabias, man. Shout out Sub Club. Shout out Old John Crow.
As soon as I hit publish, y'all right there. So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream too, bro. Like the stream.
That's the conversation I wasn't really trying to get into, but I mean, are we willing to have
it? Though
it's possible. I say it's definitely possible.
We've seen it with Britney Spears. We've seen too many cases of this shit. Not just
having to sleep their way to the top. I mean, allegedly it happened in Nicki Minaj, which you hear like the Gucci Man conversations and stuff like that. Like that used to be a real conversation. Facts. Like it's one of the unfortunate things that the women in the hip hop industry deal with for a long time. But that's why I was like you would hope, like they say Matthew Knowles wouldn't allow that. Like you would have you would think maybe the mega stars could avoid certain stuff like that, but it's like I don't know, man.
Who's Matthew Knowles? Is that like the dad?
Her dad.
Yeah.
I only hear about Tina. I never hear about Matthew, so that's rare.
Never hear about the man that made it all happen, man.
Yeah, Glasses would have said he paid someone to post that shit. Yeah, that's true.
Drake behind the campaign against Jay-Z and Beyonce right now. It's like, bro,
very true.
You just gotta, these guys, these people. I don't know, man. We're living in. the reason I was gone, I was reading my Twitter, and it's like it's just Twitter's such an interesting place because it's like you'll say something or you'll bring certain shit up, and like they never rebut what you say. It's like they never provide you. Like if I make a claim, right? So for instance, like when I make these videos like expose about niggas or whatever, they make a claim, I rebut their claim with a stat, a fact, art, whatever, right? On Twitter, it's like you say something and they never rebut what you say. They just try to like, what was the nigga telling us, Wardu? Like, y'all are MAGA. What the fuck was he saying? Like, y'all are MAGA. What the fuck was it? Remember the nigga was like, y'all aren't, Drake fans aren't really hip hop. Whatever the fuck he was saying to us. The both.
Who?
You literally shared it in the group chat. The bozo person that was tagging me and you constantly talking about y'all don't know anything about this. Y'all care about.
See, I already forgot about that because these niggas don't be responding. So it escapes my brain. Like,
it's like
respond because I say at the end of all of my videos, I respond to good comments, negative comments, bad comments, all comments because engagement is everything. So if you're not going to engage in the conversation, I forget about you. It's like if there's something to dispute, let's have the conversation, but don't be like trying to start some shit and then not even like want to follow up. Like I respond to trolls, to all types. I don't give a fuck.
I made a point right now. If you don't got a profile picture of your real stuff, I'm not responding to you no more.
Me, I'll respond.
Yeah,
he's not gonna do it
because it's not gonna be a real because it's not gonna be a real conversation.
If it's a genuine question, I'll respond. Like,
I don't know if D-Fran noticed my maturity on Twitter. I used to argue all the fucking time on that bitch. I had to, bro. I used to be at work arguing with niggas on Twitter, bro. I had to take a step back from Twitter, bro.
I'm responding to everybody, bro.
I post my post. I said what I said. I might tweet back if you say something engaging enough. 1 or 2 times, bro. But I'm not spending all day on Twitter.
Now, if you come with some like shit, like I say something like, "Nah, actually, different is this." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, whatever." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm not stuck on my way. If somebody was to disprove me and be wrong about something, even in my videos, I'll say something in a video, and then once I record it, upload it, I'll go in the comments, but like, correction, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not immune to being wrong about some shit. It's just like the discourse is like just so stupid because it's like. Is there a rebuttal here, or is it just like it's like people just fucking. It's just that, I'm on a soapbox. It's just like stupid shit.
What was the conversation about though? It was this
just about the hip hop media, and I'm talking about the shit lawsuits, whatever. Also, me tweet they said Charlamagne defending Jay-Z is him being bought by Roc Nation, but Akademiks in his badly built self defending and writing for Drake is him being unbiased. I think the people don't understand the difference in that is Akademiks isn't hiding his affiliation or whatever with Drake. Charlamagne acted like he had nothing to do with Jay-Z, Roc Nation. And Ak made a good point on one of the streams I saw, and I'm starting to believe that as well. It might not even be a Jay-Z thing with Charlamagne. It may literally be a Desiree Perez thing because even in Charlamagne's interview with Akademiks, he said like, I don't even really talk to Jay, but Desiree, I love her. I love Dez. That's so maybe it is Desiree Perez that's telling them to go call Ray Daniels and say, hey, don't say that. Hey, go call this person. Hey, go do that. So it's
he's
like
definitely been on his whatever you call it. He's definitely been a messenger for Roc Nation recently, and there's people verifying it. Like, why are you calling Ray Daniels about album concerns? Like, what? It's Ray.
Well, no, he called Ray Daniels because Ray Daniels said that Jay-Z and Trump are like the same person.
Oh, that was the reason he called. I thought he was calling about him. I thought Ray Daniels said he was calling about the album.
No, he gave him Donkey of the Day because of the album.
Okay.
And then he said he called him before, like a while ago to check him about the Jay-Z Trump shit. And he said, "Don't tell nobody I called you."
And Charlamagne moving like chicks, bro.
Nah, Chiefs gotta go live, bro. There's a lot of shit to talk about.
You calling niggas behind the scenes, man. Hey, man. I didn't like what you did right there, man. You gotta correct that. That's so corny. Like, bro, like what happened to free speech, bro?
I mean, it's just like
Niggas don't
I don't
have
know.
their opinions. I hate just like being in conversations where it's just a complete echo chamber. Like, and I know D-Fran doesn't like that shit either. He be watching all these niggas he disagrees
That's why I watch
with.
everybody that probably will never agree with me.
Yeah, like I don't know, only
And I
watch
feel like
niggas
I
I
feel like
agree
a lot of the conversation too that like to stop the conversation, especially post battle, is like the whole like you're not really hip hop. You're not really this. You're not really. No, I'm not. I'm not in Florida.
with. Mental health doctor.
That's the new thing. You're not really hip hop. It's like, bro, I don't.
You're not hip hop. You don't know about
It's like,
this
let me tell you,
street
look, guys. Let me tell you something.
That shit is.
I'm
so
a father.
weird.
I'm a father of 3. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I promise you, I do not give a fuck. I know one day maybe that'll get clipped. And, look, he says it's like, bro.
We hip hop, man.
It's like,
hip
bro.
hop, man. You go through our shit. We hip hop, man.
We overly hip hop, bro.
It's like, bro, I don't need like that shit is so like that's to me.
You from the suburbs.
That's like when niggas say like when they just cut you like you're MAGA. It's like, okay, you're not even trying to have a real conversation. You're just like, okay. Like a nigga was trying to tell me I can't laugh at Glass Malone being 47 talking about I'm the king of the Crips because like
oh yeah,
you don't understand that it came from the streets. It's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. It's like he's a 40. It's objectively funny to see a 48-year-old man talking about I'm the king of the Crips. Like that is objectively funny. It just is. Like if you a young nigga, like cool, you get it, right? Like you young nigga, all right, whatever. Like when you're like 48, talking about I'm King Crip, cause like it's embarrassing. Like really, it's embarrassing. Like honestly, it's like y'all look at that. Like I got a question, y'all. When y'all look at that and y'all are like, yeah, man, I fuck with that. It's like really.
I just think it's all entertainment. When Wack does it, I think it's just entertainment. He the same age, doing the same.
Yeah,
shit.
but Glasses is serious.
On Pyru, it's like
no,
okay.
but Glasses is serious. Wack is.
I think it's entertainment. I don't take him serious at all. I don't think he's serious.
But you might think it's entertainment, but he's dead serious. That's what makes it objectively funny.
I don't think
when Wack does it, you can clearly see he's content. Glasses holds that like a shield of like he kind of like I'm better than y'all because of this thing. That's what he does with his.
So he's like a more aggressive. He's like
he's not even aggressive with it. It's just like
he's like a more stoic DJ Head. Because DJ Head is like the same exact like
DJ Head would be more stoic technically.
Yeah,
but it's like they're like the same personality. Like, oh, this is culture. This is like y'all niggas ain't culture.
Yeah, but at least DJ Head don't stand on like old ass cliches of like fucking being a gang member. Like that's the problem. Like
and this is
and at the same time, DJ Head like he don't like he comes off as like maybe a little nerdy, however you want to say it, like intellectual or something like that. But so like that's the difference. And it's like I'm trying to play
I respect
gangster.
that more.
I'm trying to play tough.
Like he's not trying to act like something he's not. Like I'm not saying Glasses isn't like that, but if you're trying to be in the podcast space, you kind of have to adapt a little bit. Like Wack is adapting. He's you know what I'm saying? He doesn't say, oh, he's a gangbanger. Like he doesn't say that clearly. Like he's just doing content.
I think it's a graceful way to do it at a certain age. Like Snoop still rep his shit. Like the game still rep his shit. But I feel like it's just and it's a little different when niggas just buy it and believe it than like guys just Malone on a fucking like video camera talking this shit. Like let's just be honest. Like
no, is that I don't even care. I don't really care about the nigga being a Crip. Like I believe he's a Crip. Like I believe that.
It just
it's the whole like using it as like it's like a buffer. It's kind of like I'm this, so y'all can't tell me anything. I don't like shit like that. Nigga,
that's weird.
What the fuck? If whatever conversation we're having is a legit conversation, that don't got shit to do with what the fuck we talking about. Now, if if I'm coming in and telling you like, nah, man, in 1988, Tukey Williams was doing like, if I'm doing all that to you, all right, because
I'm the king of the Crips.
I can sell the information though. I can sell the correct information, but regardless, cool. But we're talking about like Drake, Kent, like nigga, cut like that shit to me is like, cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
And that's another reason why, like, this is why people from other regions outside the West Coast, they don't fucking respect the West Coast. This is why, bro. Like, I was literally watching AJ the Menace do a video about LA podcasters all being fucking trash. This is why. Y'all niggas trying to gatekeep some shit that is not meant to be gatekept. Podcasting is about collaborations. Networking. Like, look how many niggas that we all know just from podcasting and networking We don't sit here acting like, oh, we can't do it with him because he's a Jay-Z fan or he's a this fan. I can't work with him.
King of the Bloods.
Like, it's so fucking corny, bro. I'm from Cali Sub Club. That's why I could say this. LA podcasters are fucking trash. All of them. All of them. Outside, if we're calling Mac, I guess, a podcaster, I guess, but they're all lame, bro. I'm not listening to Crip Mac. I'm sorry. I'm not.
And
That'd be my bad. I'll let you go.
I was just going to say something real quick. It also shows like the lens people view and judge things and whether things are happening in hip hop and society. Like they're judging things straight from street perspectives every time. Like whether it was the Kendrick beef, whether it's like whatever it is, like they always judging it from like the level of like game lenses. And then it's the same like with like a DJ head. They're gonna always judge it from like the backpacker hip hop lens. Like it's just that's a unique thing when you start to see that because like literally like he's not the only one. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the West Coast people view all the things from the political.
Is there a Cali podcaster you listen to that both of y'all listen to?
If they are, I wouldn't know they was from Cali.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan from Austin. So he from Texas. It's like, there isn't a podcaster. You're not listening. You're not watching Adam.
Texas.
You watching Adam 22?
Not really. I never watched Adam 22. Florida Flacco.
He's not from LA.
He don't even live in
North
Cali.
Dakota.
I mean, but he got the LA type of content.
Even he knows that shit is trash. He left, nigga. So I was just like, come on, bro. This shit is dry. Just LA in general, the energy is just not there. I don't know if it was the pandemic that fucked it up, but it's just not there.
It's just too much. It's all like I said, all that gatekeeping shit to me is corny. It's like
that's what kills it.
Like I get it. It's cute, like to like drill hip hop down. Like it's only street urban culture. So it's like, okay, what about like the black kids that enjoy hip hop that have their own experience of blackness that are from the suburbs? Like,
I think even that is different. I think the street urban culture and then how they view it from the gang lens is different. Like honestly, I think there's a difference in that for real. From like,
you telling me all
to me, it's like just stupid.
Like you telling me all the Tyler the Creator fans aren't hip hop because
that's stupid.
They don't come from the streets or they don't abide by certain street culture ethics. We really finna say that? We finna say what Drake fans aren't culture because what they're from Canada, or they like Canadian artists like
so.
What? Like,
I mean, I think the conversation I hear Tyler created was the rebuttal, but this was that with all like the big 5 type artists.
Yeah,
they might have a demographic of fans that just like them and maybe one other rapper, but they don't listen to any other like styles of rap for real. Yeah. Like those are the ones where I think you can have them conversations. But even then, I think that's like more white people for real. Like, and maybe like. Yeah, honestly, I think it's more white people for real.
And I agree, Sub Club. I feel like once Not Like Us dropped, bro, that was, that just made it harder for niggas outside of the West Coast to appreciate West Coast music because they gate kept it for so fucking long. They didn't want to acknowledge any other coast. Like, oh, this is the West Coast. We ain't gonna acknowledge Ludacris. We ain't gonna acknowledge all these niggas from the South. We ain't gonna acknowledge them niggas from the East Coast, the Midwest, the West is the best. It's like just because y'all like
I saw somebody
gangster rap means you're like the end all be all. Like
I saw somebody say that he said he said obviously we know he says Drake. He also said Kanye is not hip hop. I'm like,
yeah, it's like
he said Kanye is not hip. I was like, all right, bro. Like, okay,
some niggas just don't need
you
mics.
got it, brother. Like, okay,
some niggas just don't need mics, and it's fine.
You got it, bro. You got it. Kanye's not hip. Okay.
Kanye is not hip hop.
All right.
Jay-Z is hip hop. Oh, he came from the streets though.
Yep, he was selling dope. Yep. Okay.
See, like that's what sucks about the West Coast. Woody was already kind of hinting at it. Every other coast and region was inclusive. Like you'll see you'll see the South working with the North. You'll see Atlanta. Like recently, they ran shit. They was working with everybody. Like
yeah,
but you get West Coast is like you said, it's weird gatekeeping. Like y'all ain't even that cool, bro. Like stop it.
Y'all got one. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
What?
Really?
We know you're gonna make clips.
I said for him, nigga, y'all living off the backs of TDE and that's it for the last 20 years, bro.
That's a fact.
It's dry over there. And it's really just Kendrick because a lot of them niggas flamed out quick, respectfully.
The big artists that we know from the West Coast, we didn't.
It's not even TDE. It's really Kendrick. Like Schoolboy Q had a moment, but he was never like just massive. and Absol and niggas never just been like they're their cult fan base and all that, but they were never just like, man, Absol about to pop is like, all right, Absol probably cool, we love it, he can rap hella good, like, all right, shout out to him, but it wasn't like no.
Oh, Roddy Ricch and Nipsey.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch, Nipsey, and
a lot of these niggas that don't even sound like they from the West Coast.
It's some niggas.
We wouldn't even have known. Like, I'm not saying y'all because y'all obviously y'all
Nipsey
and Roddy, but a lot of niggas, the casual fans, they won't even know that Ty Dolla $ign and Doja Cat. They wouldn't know that they from the West Coast. If after Not Like Us, probably that's like, oh, who's from the West Coast? Wow, the West Coast. Wow, the best nigga from the West Coast beat Drake in a rap battle. Let's go look at every other nigga from the West Coast. You got Tyler, Roddy, YG, Blueface, Ty Dolla $ign, YG. Oh, I said YG already. It's like it gets kind of thin after a while, and I'm saying names that aren't like nowhere near the level of Kendrick as far as rapping. Right, so
Mozzie,
nigga, like,
all right.
and I fuck with Mozzie, but like, what you talking about Mozzie, nigga, Blueface, yeah, bro.
All
Blueface
right,
is known for getting with Krishan and like inciting fights. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's a streamer now. What's the last Blueface song that you heard, Subclub?
I ain't gonna lie, he had some shit with what's some shit he just dropped?
Exactly, I don't know either.
He was a little.
Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck?
Nah, who he just was rapping with? That hoe was kind of crazy. Hold on, let me look on Twitter.
If it was crazy, you'd know that shit by heart.
Nah, it was like a snippet though. Hold on, he went crazy. We gonna play that shit. Fuck out of here.
That's why niggas like Glasses Malone, bro. It's like LA. Y'all not doing LA podcasters a service. Y'all not doing LA music a service. Like,
oh, he made it with Sauce Walker.
You said what?
It was with Sauce Walker. I'm sending it in a group chat. Where to play that bitch?
Oh, I think he recorded that on stream.
Yeah, that hoe went crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing. I heard the song from his stream, bro. I watch his streams. I don't care about his music. I wouldn't know about the song if I wasn't watching the stream.
Nah, play that shit though.
He's a streamer, bro. Like,
nah, he is, but play that shit though. That shit's not. That nigga Blueface went crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a
I had to run that bitch back a couple times.
Is that your song of the week? You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, that's my song of the week. Snippet of the week, niggas.
Let me see if I can play
catch up, niggas that get lost, nigga. That new Blueface and Sauce Walker, you dig, nigga. 93, OG, you hear me, nigga? We out here swimming. We out here.
I thought y'all didn't respect Sauce Walker out there though,
huh?
I thought y'all didn't like Sauce Walker.
Hey, we respect all Houston legends, man.
He's a Houston legend.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Why would you fix your mouth to say something like that?
Okay, because when I was saying he's a Houston legend, y'all was like, "Oh, he's not a Houston legend like that."
I don't remember saying that.
D-Fran definitely said some shit like that. I remember.
I might have said
that. Y'all said what?
Sauce Walker, he ain't like that. Because I remember I was asking y'all who are the Houston legends, and y'all I said Sauce Walker. Y'all was like,
he's not like a Mount Rushmore nigga.
He's a figure. He's a figure. But
not Mount Rushmore, but like
when I think about Houston legends, to me. Like, obviously, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Zero,
Chameleon,
Mike Jones. Like, I didn't even put B King over Sauce Walker. I don't know.
For sure.
Like, over Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker, a legend just
I thought he's like a legendary. Like, he's just a personality. Like, he's just like.
Yeah.
Like his biggest song to me was what? Like, what was his big? Probably not his biggest song, but the one I can remember getting played the most was that.
Too legit to quit.
I'm too legit to quit it. Yeah. I'm too legit to quit it. Like, but. Besides that, like musically, he probably got like 50 albums.
He got some songs though.
I mean, if you put out 50 albums, I hope you got something.
Man, play that Blueface, man. Play that Blueface, man.
What's it called?
I put it in the group chat.
Oh, let's see. I thought it was called Baby Mama Drama or some shit. Was that the song?
I don't fucking know. Oh, I think it is called that. It is called that. I mean, that was like the hook. It started a little slow, but when that Sauce picked up a little bit, but when Blueface got on that bitch, it's like, oh, that nigga can actually rap.
When he wants to, yeah. Stop fucking around.
Bryce, the music connoisseur. I'm just saying, bro, niggas be sleep on my taste, bro. I know shit when it slap, bro. That's all I'm here for the slaps, bro. I work for the bank of good music. That's it. I don't got no bias. Nigga, you come bring me good music, I give out loans. I give out loans.
Bank of good music.
That's it, bro. I just look. look, you make good music, you can come open an account with me. That's how I work. That's how I operate, bro. Like
this nigga's a bank of good music, man.
we take all you could have bad credit, no credit. Hey man, we'll work with you as long as you show you can make some good music. Now we ain't gonna give you a lot if you're struggling, but we'll work with you.
Hold on.
That's why I fuck with you.
Red drop top on summer.
That ain't it.
Shoulda wore a condom. Just a little.
Why you ain't play this shit on, man? Play the TikTok, man. What is this?
Bald headed hoe, take the wig off. Bitch, you don't never drop the kids off. White hoe look like jigsaw. Black bitch thick and her skin soft. Little apartment, just a big
This
house.
song better than whatever that blue
bitch
face
and her friends out.
It's not the fucking song. Cut this shit off. What is this? Nigga, play the shit I said. This nigga bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I had to go back and listen to my club. I'm like,
this song better, low key,
hey,
bro.
Hey, brother, I ain't say play that Blueface shit for you to play some bullshit and then have that on my name.
This song,
niggas think I told you to play that.
That's on fire. I thought that was a song, low key.
Fuck no, hell no. It's the one right there. You passed it up twice. It's a short. It's not a real song.
Oh, I thought it was like an official song.
Nah, they just start making it. Yeah. Oh, nah, go up one.
Can't shoot, too smart on the beat. No, ho, bigger than the program. No, ho, you ain't bigger than the program. No, ho, bigger than the program. No, ho, you ain't bigger than the program. I'm ready. Yeah. I'm coming right now.
Nah, go to the, that ain't the video. That's when they're making it. Go to the Twitter, bro. I sent it on Twitter. Why is you struggling? What's going on? What are you? It's on Twitter.
D-Friend not helping me out, bruh.
It's in the group chat. Are you high?
As soon as we start talking about Beyonce, he went ghost. Can't talk about the queen, bro. The nigga went ghost.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
D-Friend, I need you to take over the keys. This nigga Wardy was struggling.
What happened?
I actually played a video. This nigga played 30 different things wrong. Like, what are we doing? What's up, man?
Played the bank of.
I work for the Bank of Good Music, and you look, brother. I'm trying to show you a person that recently, came in with an application, and you trying to make it show why I'm gonna deny him. I'm trying to.
They said it's too late to be playing that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. What do you?
So this is your song of the week right here, right?
If you can find it.
No, I found.
What's the song called? Baby Mama Drama?
It's in the group chat. It was a snippet.
The Bank of Bryce.
Bank of Good Music, man.
Laptop too slow. I gotta get a MacBook Neo or some shit.
This nigga here. Let me share my screen, nigga.
All right, I got it.
All right, see how you got it. You see how you got it. You don't like Blueface now?
I never said
like who the fuck like Blueface.
Nigga, LA down bad as fuck, bro. I don't know. LA. I'm from Orange.
It
County,
was trash,
LA
NJ.
County.
That was trash, NJ. That was a bad.
I'm from Orange County, not LA County. Don't get that fucked up. So nigga,
that was a bad example of what I was talking about. And Ward, I guess he's building anticipation.
How was that song trash? How was Baby Mama Drama trash? Like, come on, bro. That's a hit.
Man.
Shout out to Baby Mamas out there.
He got something on, bro. He's struggling.
You'll be all right.
As soon as I said, let me share his nigga, I got it. 10 seconds later, we don't got it. Let me share my shit, nigga.
Oh, I thought I was sharing it the whole time.
This nigga high as hell.
That's the blunt nigga. Who got his hater hat on? Yeah.
It's me. The nigga you always told you not to worry about. It's me. It is I, Mr. Fly. She took a picture with me sleep. I knew it. That's me. I do get. I'm that nigga that bitch met before she reached her peak. That's me. Life is a bitch, so I'm hard on the bitch. I'm really doing shit extra large on the no. Ho, it's bigger than the program. Ho, 304, you ain't bigger than this program. Bitch better know how to cook, clean, and pole dance. All
right, y'all, I'm about to go to bed, man.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit
That's
is a
hate.
2-pack of ass.
Matter of fact, this is the song that Bryce is recommending. I did not recommend this song. Bryce did.
That's hate.
I'm letting it be known.
My nigga said Hadougie. Y'all niggas hating.
That shit was ass.
Hadougie.
That was not
got
ass.
you.
That shit
That's
was
what got you going.
I was being like the most
trolling,
generic Blueface verse.
My nigga said no, ho, Bigger than I be forgetting. Y'all niggas don't be relating this shit. Y'all niggas
No,
married
I
and
forgot.
chronically
You
single.
still red pill. I forgot. You still red pill, bro. That's why you fuck with
Facts.
That ain't in my palette this week. I've been listening
War
to
do no
jazz this week.
hoes.
What's
And
your song of the week,
D-Friend the married
I've been
man.
listening to Robert Glasper this week. I don't know what the fuck
All
else
right,
going
bro.
on.
We'll catch y'all
Nigga,
niggas
I be
later.
getting my
Shout out
Ella
to Robert
Fitzgerald
Glasper,
bag, nigga.
Houston's own.
Nigga, you ain't the only one know some exquisite music, nigga. I listen to
I say
Chuck Berry,
Exquisite
nigga.
Music. Nigga, I'll show you exquisite music, nigga.
Nigga,
I only play exquisite
nigga,
music.
I listen to the
Shout out
Delphonics, nigga.
Delphonics.
Yeah, nigga, y'all ain't
Got
know
anything
that.
else y'all want to talk about
Fire.
before we
I mean, we're supposed to talk about
anything
Nipsey, but I mean,
I thought I had some on the Nipsey shit, but I ain't really. The album, like
is that the AI
they
album?
said the album was made before the guy. I think the guy said the album was made before their last collab album. So this is an old album. It was good.
Y'all
Like I said, it's
still
what's it called? Posthumous, whatever the fuck it's called.
hummus.
I'll go. Like it was a good album, but you know,
If it was just Nipsey, I
I'll
would
go
have
back to
enjoyed it
Nipsey,
a
yeah.
whole lot more. The other guy, Bino, whatever.
nah, I don't think Bino.
He wasn't bad on every song, but it was some songs he definitely wasn't adding to it, and I could have just used Nipsey.
Bryce's musical taste is rage, babe.
No, ho, it's bigger than the program. I guarantee you bitches are vibe out to that shit.
Different on
No,
the Drake.
ho,
Nah, I've been listening to Robert Glasper this week, man.
Bigger than the program.
Robert Glasper. Nigga showed his age. I feel it though. Robert Glasper.
No, ho, bigger than the program.
But nah, I ain't got nothing. Different got Ella Langley choosing Texas. Nah, hell no. Shout out to her though.
18 weeks, #1. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I put respect on that song for real. That's actually a great song.
Man, y'all go listen to that No Ho Bigger Than the Program by Houston legend Sauce Walker and up and coming legend and Krishan Baby Daddy Blueface.
He was talking about Rock Nation dude should be investigator, go for the FBI. What are you talking about?
Robert Glasper.
Glasper. D-Friend only want to hear Drake. Yeah,
D-Friend just got some brownie points from NJ.
Ain't gonna lie, it's been a drought since Iceman. Oh, we getting Jay-Z soon.
What?
I'm just saying, you getting Jay-Z soon. Jay-Z
I
gonna
did
stay
want to
the
talk
whole
about
summer.
this, but
What you want to talk about?
I put in the group chat it's a chart I put in there, and it was just like what I think Drake really trying to get and how much he really could make, like versus like if he just signed upfront money, and let's say he just got even if he did get $2 billion, I ain't gonna lie, it's low key shortchanged. Even if he did get $800 million from UMG, versus like if he was able to get a percentage, which he really should be owed. Because I was just talking about how like, bro, when you like a Taylor Swift, you a Drake, when you like one of them top artists, like, bro, you're siphoning in money for that label to invest and go find other talent that's going to help them be profitable in the future for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So it's like, bro, the amount of money that you're making for them, like, for instance, when Michael Jordan helped Nike become this next grand thing, like, what he did for them, there's no amount of, like, upfront money you could pay that evaluate, like, they were going to make off that move forever. And then when you think about they own these albums so like you could be dead, but was it for perpetuity, as Jay-Z said? It's like, and you're an artist that's that big. If you're not owning, like asking for, percentages or whatever, like it's kind of insane. So I pulled up, I made a chart that I'm posting a little short. For
I feel like you talked about this like earlier in the year.
I did, but it's making more sense now. Like as like these conversations come along, because Nori had, I seen a video with Nori talking about it where he was saying that Drake is doing something that we ain't seen since like Michael Jackson, essentially. Like as far as like the revolutionary shit, like he went to, like Michael Jackson would go by the Beatles, and like what that did, because like I don't think any other artist was making moves like that. And then you start seeing black-owned labels and things like that where they got artists under them. It's like the type of ripple effect that it made or whatever. But on the chart that I had made, it was just showing like if he was to get 3% or I think it was 5% of UMG, but I was really saying Gamma because I don't have like the same numbers for Gamma, so I use UMG. Like he would post, if he get 5% of Gamma, of UMG, he'll be getting $1.5 billion a year. versus like if I just did a $1 million deal and then like I gotta work for 8 years just to recoup, like you'll be getting that yearly. And I just did like the exponential rate, like say, like so in 10 years, how much you'll be up? You'll be up near like $15 billion or whatever. If you was to get a percentage versus if you just playing this game of like pay me upfront money. Like at this point, I think Drake realized how much valuable he is to the industry and to a label that like there's no real number you could give me one time and that's all I'm worth at this point.
Yeah.
Like even if you look at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, like I said, it'll be 2070, they're going to still be making money off Hotline Bling. They're going to still be making money off Passion Fruit and Find Your Love and Miss Me and all that shit. So it's like at a certain point, you shortchanging yourself when you get that big. And I brought that too, like, I think that's why LeBron is so eager to get into ownership. He like, yeah, bro, I get y'all paying me this certain amount of money, but y'all got to get me a part of a team. Because I made so much money for y'all, bro. And I said the same thing about Steph Curry. He took this middle-ass organization to the realm where they're a global fucking brand, and all he get is a salary. Like, and it's a great salary, but when you talk about how much he's really valued, like how much he's really worth to that organization and how much they made. Like the Warriors hadn't been successful in 40, 50 years. Now that it's global Asian sensation and brand that everyone knows, he should be making billions off of that. He should have a percentage of that company, if we really being honest, on how much he's really valuable to that company and how much their growth is. And like just say if there was if the Warriors organization was a stock. And same for the NBA, same for LeBron James. It's like certain people, when they become, it's not like, I think Nori said it best, they're not property, bro. They're almost like partners, and they don't look at them and value as that. Not every athlete, but I do think there is a certain athlete that gets to a certain level of superstar where, like, bro, they are really a partner as far as like how much they bring the fandom and love and jersey sales and like viewership. Like LeBron's still getting Christmas Day games at 43 years old. So it's like when you really think about it, this nigga's supposed to be getting, whether it's a 0.5 or 0.03% of ownership of the NBA / the teams that he had played for, just because he's that valuable. And I do think there is certain artists in the future that's going to realize this, and that's the new play. Like Michael Jackson started the ownership of labels and shit. Now I think it's like, if I'm gonna work with you, you gotta give me a percentage, bro. Like honestly.
So do you think the labels?
Damn, sucker dicks.
Get to the point. God damn.
We was about to get off this bitch. So hey,
I was gonna ask. Man, fuck this nigga. Hey, I was gonna ask. So
today, Junior, shit.
Do you think the labels? Do you think the labels are viewing Drake this way? I don't think they are. I don't think the label. I don't think Universal's like, oh yeah, Drake, we don't just see you as UMG property. You're a partner now. When they have artists like Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift. Yeah, it might not be hip hop, but gotta be honest, bro. There's a lot of artists that have the same case, if not more of a case than Drake, that you can make the argument for. Like, oh, you're a partner with us because your music sells this much more than Drake, even though you're still Drake, but these artists they sell just as much, if not more. So what's the argument for Drake over all these artists?
I think, like I said, I think when you make it to a certain level, when there's certain numbers that you can start to verify, they have a case just as well as Drake, or like they are just as valuable to this company thriving in their catalog. Versus like if I just sell my stuff to you, and for instance, like they'll sell that catalog and make 100 million off of it, 200 million off of it, and it's like that's cool, but like how much y'all are making off that ends meet? Like for instance, I can't speak for everybody.
But they could be like, yeah, because we made you.
I can't speak.
We made you who you are, so yeah.
And I think that's where the artists. I think that's where the artists have to start fighting back, because at the end of the day, y'all are just managers. Like, yes, y'all did help, but like, bro, we are the true art and creation of it, and that's just the real conversation. Like, when you get a Lil Wayne, when you get a Drake, like I can't speak for everybody, but unless Larry Jackson was wrong, he said Drake is worth however many decades of music in the past. Like different when you can make certain, like you could point to your metrics looking like that, then yeah, I think you could have that ownership conversation. And I think we've seen glimpses of that with Tidal. That's what Tidal was saying that it was supposed to be like we're going to give like. Am I tripping? Wasn't that like a part of that where they was going to give them a percentage of the company, and it just ended up fading away and didn't work out right? And then I think the
labels would rather risk waiting another 20, 25 years for another Michael Jackson, for another Drake, than to give the highest selling person in their label a percentage of all music in that label. Like that would never happen again. Michael Jackson was just a rare case because Michael Jackson, but after Michael, I don't think that's happening ever again, unless the whole system just changes and Gamma becomes this multimedia, multi-record label entertainment shit, which they're trying to do. Outside of that, I don't think any traditional label is just going to be like, oh, Drake, we see what you're doing. You could be a 1% equity partner with us. It's not happening.
And that's kind of what Nori was talking about. It's like we're in the moment, so it's like we're seeing the pieces happen, but maybe we got to get to the end. Maybe we got to get 10 years removed when we start to see everything. Maybe we got to see another artist come up and take that method. Just like, for instance, Drake took what Jay-Z did and learned from that. So maybe we do get a new artist that come in and learn a certain, what are we laughing at? What happened?
No, he's saving his energy for the Chiggas Up live stream.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Nigga looking at Prize Picks, we know, bro.
Yeah, nah. Low-key lost me a little bit.
No, I was saying because he was talking about.
Are y'all still talking about Drake having ownership of UMG?
Yeah, but it was more
or being an equity partner or something
saying
like that.
It's not reasonable and stuff like that, and that's why I was saying Nori was just saying
I don't think it is.
We're in the mix of the game changing, and the thing is I don't think they see him as it. I think Drake is trying to force their hand just because he's looking at how much he's recouping. He's looking at how much impact he's having on the other artists that you sign, and you literally they're siphoning the money they're making off of Drake into these other artists and things like that. Like he said, Drake said, who's keeping the lights on at UMG? Obviously it might be a little hyperbolic, but there's some truth to it. So the reason I brought this all up to say is I really do think he might end up signing to Gamma. And that's why you see he keep working with these Gamma artists, and he's going to possibly get a percentage of that, and how much lucrative that'll be, even if they might not even be $1 billion company yet. Let's say he does raise that equity to them being a $1 billion company. He makes 3%, or let's say even maybe up to 10 or 15% of Gamma. Who knows what they're willing to do as far as because he'll help raise their market cap anyways. And how much he'll be making on a year end versus signing a $2 billion equity deal. But when you look at it, the next 10, 20, 30 years, that $2 billion not really going to be worth it when you can just go try to do this ownership shit. That's really what I think the play is. And I was just saying, I think that's going to be the play for the next up and coming artists or superstars, where they're going to look at it why would I sign a deal and do all this when even y'all metrics of boosting artists is not the same. Y'all not as good as that anymore. Y'all gonna give me this deal, and it's I don't even own none of my shit. I just think artists are starting to look at this game a lot differently because of some of these things that Drake is trying to attempt to do at UMG. But I said we're in the mix of it. So,
D-Friend, do you think Drake deserves an equity partnership deal with UMG over a Bruno Mars?
I think the first question to ask is, do you think they deserve an equity deal at all? Any artist?
I just don't think it's realistic, honestly. Not with a traditional label, maybe with Gamma, like you said. That's a little bit more because they already have a relationship outside of Gamma with Apple Music. But UMG's not, if they're not doing that with Taylor Swift, why are they doing that with Drake? They're not doing that with Bad Bunny, who has one of the best record label deals in the world. Why would they do that with Drake? If they're not doing that with Justin Bieber, if they're not doing that with Rihanna, even though she hasn't released music in a while, what separates Drake from Bruno, Bieber, Ariana Grande, Weeknd, Bad Bunny?
His will to challenge them. I mean, if anything, I know Taylor Swift did challenge the narrative and she got more by using her fans. So we've seen them when they do try, they can make impact, but Drake is pushing the agenda, and it's a lot of metrics, bro. When it comes to this streaming shit, when it comes to the conversation around Drake, bro, literally hip hop and music is damn near being dominated by a lot of his conversations. So that's musically too, and that's been like that for over 16 years, and it's gonna continue to be like that as far as how much money they make off. Even if Drake falls off tomorrow, bro, they're gonna be making money off that nigga catalog like for the next 50
All
years.
right, pause for the cause. Hold on. Dave W said, read my chat before you go to bed. What did it say? So, what did he say?
That nigga, the super chat. This nigga, Lord have mercy.
I didn't know what he said. He said,
JW said, let me get y'all opinion when it comes to who's a journalist, who or what do y'all appreciate more? A honest music review, interview, writing articles, or one who breaks stories, premiere records, basically Act versus Rob. In a world where it's entertainment,
in order, I would say, I don't know. I love interviews. So I thought interviews and break stories like those, like the top two. Music review is like, it's cool. Like I know people like that, but it's like
that's dead. That's
if
dead.
a nigga like if you like it and I don't, it's like I love it. It's like I don't really.
The music reviewers are all streaming. That's like
okay.
Should be dead.
Writing articles, I mean that's good for us. Like it makes the job of doing stories easier. But I say interviewers and breaking stories.
We have AI. We don't need that shit.
Yeah, breaking stories nice. And
Rob. Do niggas actually watch Rob?
If people really was true in interviews and like we had really great interviewers as far as like really getting to the truth and not like all these fluff.
Well, yeah, you gotta get to the truth. It can't be interviewers just like
I have interviews number one. So I have breaking stories first because like that's just you getting down to the nitty gritty and you ain't gotta really worry about somebody like spoiling your moment.
Cyberdom said yes, we watch Rob.
Y'all really watch Rob? Oh, okay. Well, salute to Rob. Y'all watch Elliot Wilson? Do y'all watch what's that nigga's name that used to do the fucking interview shit with Elliot Wilson? The black
Jeremy Hick?
No, the nigga that did the
B-Dot?
B-Dot. Niggas watch B-Dot? Y'all niggas watch B-Dot? No offense. Just saying. I didn't know niggas actually like be like, let me go listen to what B-Dot has to say about music. Like, I don't really think that's their bag for. I think they're more of like interview type niggas, and they do that.
They got great interviews.
Yeah, that's their bag. I don't know about sitting down and listening to a podcast. Like,
so let's ask the question: do you think Michael Jackson deserved equity?
Absolutely. That's the only one. I mean, he had equity. Didn't he own like half the Beatles catalog or the Beatles catalog?
I don't see how you say he's the only. Like, I get how he's the one that deserves the biggest percentage, but I don't know, bro.
He broke more barriers than Drake ever. Like, what are we talking about?
It's not even about the barriers. I just think like there's other artists that done so much for certain labels. Like when you really look at it, like Lil Wayne was making them niggas crazy.
There's a lot
money,
more
bro.
artists that have like a case more so than Drake that aren't in hip hop that deserve equity. That
you stand stuck on Drake. I'm just saying artists in general.
I mean, if that's the case, then you got to give 25, 30 niggas equity. Like,
not really.
It's a lot of big artists that
I think if we're talking an equity conversation, and talking groups included, I think there might be 35 in a total span of history that deserve it, and then everybody else can get a regular ass artist deal until you have certain metric numbers. I think you got the Beatles, you got Presley, you probably got like Stevie Wonder, like Michael, Drake, Rihanna, Beyonce. Like it's a certain level. Like, I think it's like you.
Drake,
it's
Beyonce,
just like
we just. I don't know, bro.
Like what do we, bro? They dominated for years.
I don't think you understand. Like equity, like you make 1% of UMG every year. Do you know how much money that is, Bryce?
Yeah, it's billions.
You're not just giving that to any but of Rihanna, Beyonce, Drake. Like it's really only I could see Beatles and MJ.
But I'm not saying 1% though. It might not have to be 1%.
0. That's still a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. Like 0.0001 is still like a lot of it. Like if UMG makes 125 billion in a year, 0.0001 of that is like that's still like a billion. Something that's still like over a billion. Like that's a lot of money.
5% is 1.5 billion. So
whatever it is, that's still a lot of money. I'm just saying a traditional label is not just going to give like Rihanna equity and all of
they don't, but that's the past game is what I'm saying. I think artists are going to wake up. I think new superstars are going to wake up and they're going to force the label's hands, or they will eventually the labels will become like inundated. Like no one's going to be able to like look at them. It would be like something that's in the past, like CD players and VCRs, like Because it's gonna get to a point where why do I need y'all? What do I need y'all for outside of I can go direct to the consumer? I can go drop my shit on Apple Music.
DSPs are working directly with the label. That's why it's never going to go away.
I brought this up with the Drake shit with Iceman. His shit wasn't really funded by UMG. He funded all that shit on his own. And obviously that was the most extravagant shit. He was lighting up fucking CN Tower and all this other shit, doing like live streams that was like very extravagant and time consuming and economically consuming. But he still laid a blueprint to where you don't have to use them as a rollout, bro. You don't have to do this traditional rollout and they pay you to go across the city, whatever, and your shit's still unsuccessful. You can do your shit on your own, and I think that's the blueprint. I think a lot of artists are starting to realize that and go direct to the consumer. The sales may look a little different, but the fan base is hitting. And I think one of these guys are going to figure it out in the future where they're going to find a formula to use and they're going to blow up. They're going to be using YouTube mostly. They're going to be dropping their music directly to Apple Music or to some website, and they're going to be fucking cooking. And it's going to get to, that's why I think, like, when you start to have these, like, I think Michael Jackson set a wave that helped for 30 years artists move, like, with making labels and having different, like, you got to understand, like, an artist will drop for be out for 5 years and start having a label. Like, they'll own a label. Like, Gunn, I think, already got a label, like, even though he's been out longer, but it's just saying, like, that's some shit that I feel like Michael Jackson inspired. I think what Drake is trying to get at is going to inspire the next generation. Even if he's unsuccessful, I think there will be a next generation of artists that realize, like, no, bro, like, there's supposed to be percentages that I'm getting of this company. Like, I'm that valuable. And I think athletes too, bro, like, they're that valuable to these teams. Like there's certain basketball, like, obviously you can't go to the Lakers and demand the same amount of percentage than if you was to turn around the fucking New Orleans Pelicans. But there is a percentage there. And that's the conversation. Like UMG, you try to work with UMG, yeah, you might only get a 0.5% or a 0.02%. But if you go to a Gamma, maybe that, or maybe we start seeing labels that's more percentage basis, that might come and you know, obviously going to be wars inside of that game, but they try to come over and take over the market share. So that's why I just think the game is heading, honestly, when you just look out to the future. Like I said, y'all can't say I'm from the future, and then I try to give y'all some shit from the future. Y'all ain't listen. That's all I'm saying.
No, I just think it's unrealistic. I think it has to be a completely different label, like a Gamma that comes in place. Because, like I said, the traditional label, that's in the past tense. Like, you being the anomaly or like a future generation of an artist changing that is highly unlikely because they've made so many rule changes since Michael Jackson. A lot of people say Michael Jackson died because he had so much equity. So they kind of made it a lot harder for that to be the case. But that now, especially with DSP working directly with the labels, like Spotify working directly with the labels, makes it that much harder. And you have TikTok, you have all these different labels, these different apps that are working directly with the mainstream labels. It just makes it a lot more harder for the tippity top, the Biebers, the Weekends, the Bad Bunnies, the Taylor Swifts, the Drakes, Ariana Grandes, the Lady Gagas, the Rihannas, all of them to be like, you know, let's all team up. We deserve a percentage of these companies. Give us 0.00, whatever the case may be. The labels are going to look at them like they're fucking crazy. Nigga, we made you. We made you who you are.
But they didn't. And that's why they're wrong. That's like saying the NBA made LeBron. They didn't.
We gave you the marketing. We gave you the budget. We gave you all of this shit. We gave you the resources. We gave you the budget.
And that comes from a certain shut up and dribble mentality. That comes from an old mentality where players was just thinking, I'm just happy to be here. The players ain't thinking like that no more. The people in the game
don't matter what the players think.
Yes, it does. Yes, it fucking does.
Clearly it doesn't. Does Luka Doncic own a percentage of the Lakers?
Not yet. Not yet, but these contracts are getting out of hand. And you seen this nigga that literally was doing behind the door shit with Kawhi Leonard. Like, shit is getting out of hand where niggas is like, nah, bro, like you think LeBron could realistically own it? Let's slow down, bro. Let's slow down because there's examples of this shit and we don't be acknowledging it. When KD went to the Warriors, what they was telling that nigga, we're gonna help you over here, and Oracle got a lot of niggas that could help you with this technology shit, and you can come over here and do some really good business with us. Like, help you get invested in some really good companies. They was doing it off shell shit. But it's gonna get to a point where, like, no, bro, like, these players know you're gonna have to entice me more than just a one-time contract of 200 or 1,000 or million or whatever it may be. Especially when you are, I'm just saying, when the NBA, I'm talking about a select few people, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry, maybe Shaq and Kobe. and maybe a few other like old school greats. But those are only 5 that I think could truly ask for equity from a team and possibly the NBA. Like they broke a certain norm of sales, viewership. You could just look at it when they're on, how many people getting views versus the average Pelican game or whatever it is when no one's playing them. Like you could just see the spike. So when you start to see that type of conversation, like you're getting TNT deals, you're getting ABC deals because of these type of athletes that you're able to have in your organization. It's no different than these, like the music industry. It's more than sound cool, but I'm telling you, these, like I said, these are not the average players in the game no more.
It's not, nothing's gonna change, man. Unless they make their own league, it's not gonna change. The league's been around for so fucking long. This industry's been around for so long. It's not gonna change unless you make a Gamma, and then you be like go the whole Drake route, or you make some shit outside of the old traditional NBAs, the NFLs. That's all old money. We're talking about owners that have been around, that have passed down these companies to their kids, their kids' kids. Nothing is going to change. Just because you're LeBron James is not going to change the fact that you still have to work for us. Yes, you are a big you are a big player for this company. You've done a lot for the face of the NBA. You're still an NBA player. It is what it is.
You're more than that, though. You're more than that. You're more than that.
Do you know how much money you need as an NBA? Michael Jordan, how much? I think he owned the Hornets, right?
Yeah.
Did he own that by himself? Or
no, hell no. And I said a percentage. I ain't say he was gonna be main owner.
I'm saying, like,
I just said a percentage.
Was he a majority owner?
Like, so this is literally like
minority owner.
I said there's like 5 or 6 players in the NBA that deserved it. So that means there might be 5 teams possibly that have somebody on their books that may own 1% of the team, and it would have been a Steph Curry. For instance, the Warriors is the best example, bro. The amount of money they made off the Splash Bros and that brand and that boy. Yes, they marketed him well, but you gotta have a product that people want to buy. They're gonna say we marketed you well to be this in our city. So you have to don't come to us asking for equity. We made you. Simple as that. That's how business works. It's not.
It sounds cool. I agree with you. They probably do deserve. LeBron deserves a lot more than what he's getting. I agree with you for sure. In an ideal world, yeah, sure, but we're talking business here. They are not looking at LeBron like that nigga. They are looking at the future. They are looking at taking the NBA.
They're looking at Wemby and how Wemby needs to start having them conversations.
They're trying to expand the NBA to the world, not just America, not just Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. They're trying to go.
And then they're going to become $1 trillion. So then they're going to become $1 trillion entity off of the backs of Wemby and Jokic and the Greek Freak becoming these global sensations. And these players still ain't going to get a percentage. Yes, once again, that's what I say. When these players wake up to how much money they really supposed to be making, it's going to be a different conversation. If Wemby don't get hurt, if Wemby win 5-6 championships, and bro, it's a different conversation.
How much time soon, bro?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, he almost won this year. But even to what I'll say this, and I'll wrap it up here. You're not being reasonable.
Niggas been talking about what the fuck are we talking about?
Music, nigga. Shut the fuck up. And
this nigga not talking about shit. What are y'all talking about?
Go get in the chat, nigga.
What the fuck are we talking about?
You getting the shit called.
Drake ain't get no equity, nigga.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're talking about something completely different.
Wemby ain't getting no equity, nigga. They're not giving them niggas no equity. You're gonna $500 million and shut the fuck up.
I agree.
Yeah, I think we leave.
It's not realistic.
I think we live in times like that.
It sounds cool in a dream world, but
like when you talk about how much of a global sensation Bad Bunny is,
that's cool, like that,
bro. Like, I think
Bad Bunny, shut the fuck up. Here's $100 million. You ain't getting shit.
Dang, he'll gladly take it. Hey, man.
But the thing is with the label, it's the same thing. It's like we're still paying you to produce for us. You just have people under you. But now it gets to a point where it's like I'm producing so much. Like it's certain artists. I'm not saying artists. Certain artists, bro. They're producing so much money for them over the next 100 years, 50 years. Where if you just take a look back as an artist and say, "Nah, that's kind of crazy," then I'm not getting residuals on my own shit. That's all I'm saying.
You are. It's called publishing. This is what you get. It's your money right here. You get your publishing check every month.
Yeah, I sound pompous. What the fuck? I'm giving this nigga a reality check. I sound pompous. Am I the only one that's saying this shit? D-Friend just agreed with me. I'm a sound pompous. The fuck out of here.
No, I mean, I'm
the most open-minded nigga in the world. I just said ideally it sounds like great. I can
No,
see
it
it being a
sounds good, but
possibility.
it's just not.
All of these niggas in the past accepting these little $100 million here, $50 million here for their masters and shit. It's not going to make it more likely for that to be the case in the future if they keep taking these little $100 million here for their masters. So
That's
equity
why,
is not really realistic. I'm just giving you a reality of the situation.
that's why I said Drake is trying, not even trying to. I think what Drake is trying to do is get his just due based on what I said about LeBron, based on what I said about Steph, and what they really owe based on what they really made for these companies. Like bro, what they make for these companies unfathomable. Let's be real. That's all I'm saying. Like, and if he possibly breaks that norm, it might not happen 10 years from now. It may happen 20 years from now. There will be a ripple effect of people now looking for that if they become superstars. That's all I'm saying. It's not a conversation for everybody. It never will be. Like equity, it takes a certain level of superstar. It's just like Cassinet on Kick or whatever the shit is. It gets to a certain point where it's like, I don't know.
If Taylor's not getting equity, Drake's not getting equity. That's all I'm saying. Because Taylor, like I said, she's an icon, right? She's not getting that. She owns her masters. I believe she owns her master or the re-recording of her masters or something like that. She not getting equity.
She bought all of them.
If anybody deserves equity, is her. I don't think Adele has equity. Adele's a huge artist.
When the next time she resigning, and who knows if she might be content. Who knows, bro? That's what I'm saying.
The longer these people start being content and taking these deals, the harder it gets for niggas in the future to get equity. That's what I'm saying.
I understand that. That's why I had my conversation about Nori, where Drake is possibly being a revolutionary like we Michael Jackson, because he's doing something that other artists are being content about. He's about to be in the most important moment for the final part of his career, and who knows how long Drake might end up making music. He might transition to an R&B nigga for another 20 years. Who fucking knows? But with rap, he might be done the next 5 to 10 years, maybe 5 to 6 to 7 years. What he do next is like, do I just want to sign a $400 million deal I know I can recoup in 2 years? I just seen the problems of that. Do I want to do a $1 billion deal when I really look at this shit, like UMG made billions off that nigga name, bro. Off the work he did.
So if UMG offered Drake $2.5 billion for 10 years, you think he's not taking it?
He might, but then if he got that deal with Gamma, I'd rather take a percentage with Gamma.
I'm saying realistically, if Drake was offered $2.5 billion for 10 years, 360 deal, Drake's not taking that?
If there's no other deal on the table, yeah. But I think he'll rather take a percentage deal. I think he'll rather take less. And obviously it wouldn't be less because the percentage would be so like if you get anything close to 1% or more, like you're gonna make that 2-3 times over in the next 10-15 years.
I don't even think Drake cares about winning percentage.
I think you're
There's been nothing that he said that makes me believe that he wants percentage in UMG. I don't think he fucks with UMG. He just wants his bread.
I think he wants a percentage.
Just pay him.
I think he wants percentage of Gamma. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the
I already think he has percentage of Gamma. He probably already owns that shit. But as far as UMG, I don't think he really fuck with. He just UMG. You saw what I did for you. You still own the first half of my catalog. I think Drake owns everything from up until Scorpion. After Scorpion, he owns all that. But everything before that, I think UMG owns. You pay me for my shit.
What is that price though? What is that price though? And that's what I'm saying. Like with the certain artists, bro, there is not a reasonable price amount of
$2.5
what
billion?
I've earned. Like, so let's take it out of Drake. What do you think LeBron is really worth? The value of LeBron the last 20 whatever years. How much do you really think he was valued for that? Like him being a Christmas Day guy, the shoes, the jersey sales, playoffs. 16, 17, 18 years. How much was he really worth to that fucking NBA and those organizations?
If you were to ask me what I think the NBA would value him versus how much a LeBron replacement would be valued, I think they'd value him 20 billion, 10 billion.
So, bro, he's the price of a small country, nigga.
5-10 billion.
That nigga, the GDP of countries, nigga. That's how much.
But that's the thing.
That's how
they would value
he got.
They would value LeBron as an entity but how much have they made?
Even way more than that.
So if they value LeBron, like what is that? Like I don't even know how much they've made. It's unquantifiable.
So let's just say they paid LeBron sort of $500 million throughout his career. I think maybe 600. No, maybe I think it's close to the 800 million throughout his lifetime earnings in the NBA, just the NBA alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something like that. Somebody could fact check me. But we just said he's worth 20 billion. That's the conversation. You could act if the artists really get down to the nitty-gritty, that's the 1% of the artists that deserves this or athletes that deserve this, brother. Like Tiger Woods to the PGA. How much?
Yeah, you can't really quantify it though.
That's what I'm saying. And for
but I'm saying
never
these
to wake up
corporations
from
are
that,
not looking at it like that. They're looking at it like we made you.
They don't have.
We made you become this valuable.
No, bro. Tiger Woods being
we
that
gave
great
you the
golf was his
platform
father.
to become this value. If Tiger Woods was playing golf in China, he wouldn't be as big as he is in the PGA. He'd still be Tiger, but he would be some other country.
Yeah, he would be because he would just be winning. He'd still be winning the PGA. He's Chinese. And it wouldn't matter where he's from.
Okay. NBA. If LeBron was playing in fucking China, he would not be as big as he is in the NBA. So clearly they're like, oh, we gave you the platform.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
To be LeBron that you are now on the Sixers at 42 years old. Yes,
I agree with that
platform. You're still valuable, but we helped you a lot.
But I also will say NBA was in a great point at the time before LeBron, though. Like if you go back and play them old 2Ks in 2004, 5, and 6, it was some bad. It wasn't a lot of superstars in that area. You had Kobe, a young Dwight, like it's a young CP3. Like it wasn't a lot of like great talent at that time period. So what LeBron helped transition out of the era of the Jordan, like you obviously Kobe helped that as well, but it was just Kobe and Shaq, and then you had a bunch of other kind of teams. You had LeBron came and added that depth and helped transition past Jordan, transition past Kobe for the next 20 years. And he was the biggest rival to the other like dynasties that came up, or he was a part of the biggest dynasty that was around, whether or you know the team or the beat or whatever. So he created amazing storylines for the NBA. Like you said, 20 billion. And yeah, I don't think every person could come up and say that. Like Anthony Edwards don't deserve equity yet. Like you got to really be face of the franchise, bro. I mean,
what I miss?
If I'm Drake's lawyer,
fight this nigga.
If I'm Drake's entertainment
lawyer,
if I'm Drake's entertainment lawyer,
I guess I'm talking about equity.
And UMG comes to Drake, be frank, I'm gonna drop this nigga. If UMG comes to Drake and it says, "Look, we will give you $2.5
we carrying without him." He's like, "Damn, these niggas could talk this long without us."
Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Y'all give a fuck about this.
No, I'm saying. No, they said Warden versus Bryce Haven Smith. Niggas was entertained. Hey, we don't need D-Frank. Get this nigga up out of here.
No, put a poll up.
Joe Budden and shit.
Get your ass out of here.
We're making no polls, nigga.
Look, let me pull my YouTube channel down, nigga. Let me take my YouTube off the screen, bitch ass nigga.
Nah, bitch, that ain't the conversation. We saying
y'all
can we entertain them?
Is y'all enjoying the conversation about the fucking equity 3 hours into the fucking equity conversation?
He just mad because he got to clip this shit. This shit gonna be long as hell to clip.
I'm not clipping this shit. This shit fucking, this ain't making the page, nigga.
It's a long ass clip. You gotta.
I'm like, hold on. I went to go to the bathroom. I come back. All I hear is Drake 2.5. I said, damn, these niggas still talking about this fucking equity.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually
different answer this question.
It's a good.
I ain't answering no fucking question about no
answer
equity.
this question. How much do you think LeBron is valued to the NBA?
$300 billion.
That's all I'm saying.
Steph Curry,
and he's made less than $1 billion.
Steph Curry already said they should get equity. The niggas ain't getting no equity. The owner said, fuck you. The Lakers just sold to Jared. Think about it like this, right? So the Lakers sold last year for $10 billion, right? This year they sold for 12. Where that extra $2.5 billion of value, where'd that come from? Who brought that to the team, right? Is Luka Doncic gonna get an extra bump? No, they don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Appreciate the payday. Here goes $20 million and shut the fuck up and come play next week. They don't give a fuck.
Nah, facts. Yeah, I just think it's a future where there's going to be too much information that come out to where these artists and athletes are going to wise up. And I think there will be some artists in the future, including Drake, that's going to push that paradigm. And let's see the ripple effects. Like, bro, we've been seeing a lot of ripple effects of things that we never thought would come to fruition. I wouldn't be surprised if the shut up and dribble athlete turns into partnership.
That shit ain't never happening, bro. Maybe in 2K. Not in the real world, bro.
Maybe in 2K is hilarious.
Maybe in 2K, bro. I ain't gonna play the song, but yeah, my song of the week is Black Effect by the Carters. Shout out to the Black Effect, shout out to the Black Effect Network, shout out Wayno, shout out Glasses, shout out Jay. You know, that song really gave me motivation for the week to keep going, dropping these videos. Jay-Z in LA on Drake birthday will K-Dot pop out at the Jay-Z concert. I think he might pop out to perform Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix, but I don't think Kendrick might be on Jay's album, maybe. I don't fucking know.
He needs that look. Jay-Z, not Kendrick.
You said
I say he needs that look. I just think that'll help with
Jay-Z needs what look?
The Kendrick look. Because you gotta understand, like, bro, the really only people that's really
Jay-Z needs a Kendrick look. They gonna kill you for that, bro.
I'm saying for like to really make shit impactful, bro. Like the only group of people looking for the Jay-Z album, like, bro, is post at being friendly 30, but really 35 plus. I'm being honest. Like, it's really checking for it. Like, to really catch some people that's a little younger than that, you're gonna need that type of Kendrick. You might throw a little baby on that bitch. Get a little gunner on that bitch. I'm just saying, man.
I mean, did 444 have any features? We all consider that a classic. So just like, does he need features?
Yeah, but I feel like his demographic was a little bit younger. He's 60 now, bro. Like time, I don't know, bro. When 444 came out versus bro, we was in a different internet. Like, bro, shit was just different, bro.
He 58.
60.
He don't sound like he's 60. He sound pretty good for 60. Breath control still there. I ain't gonna lie. Jay-Z don't need Gunna or no. Well, where did Gunna come from? Gunna in the same sentence as Kendrick and Jay-Z.
Now, I'm being funny. I'm just saying, like, there would be a good look for him to try to have some freshness on the album. Like, I wouldn't say chase the youth, but like just like he had I Got the Keys, like that shit hit. Like, it's not like he don't work with niggas that, you know, that's younger than him. Like, he could work with, like, he's shown he could do it. So I'm saying if he was able to add just a little element of it, not a whole lot, that'll help, especially in the midst of all this shit. You gotta have some shit that's gonna really, for instance, like with Drake. Oh shit, I always go back to Drake, like Big Sean says. He showed you in the midst of adversity, bro. If you really want to like get shit received well, you gotta go above and beyond with the rollout. You gotta go above and beyond to make sure this shit hit. Like, or people just gonna shit on it. It's gonna be here today, going tomorrow. Like, that's just facts. And like, no artist is immune to that. So, I see you. We seen how serious Drake took that rollout because like he was beating so much uphill battle. Jay-Z's not necessarily dealing with as much shit uphill. Maybe I feel like I don't know, but it is a lot. He is on a hot seat, and if you just drop some shit that's like it's a cool album, I don't know if that's enough to really just change the tide of people fucking with him right now. That's what I'm saying.
I think that'll be enough.
Maybe versus if you drop some shit that's fresh on top of being really good, I think that could silence the people a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. Be a little creative. I think you could work with some young niggas.
What does Jay-Z being creative in 2026 look like?
Working with Metro Boomin. Get a Metro Boomin song. I don't fucking know. And it's a subtle diss to Drake. I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Metro Boomin. Working. I'm pretty sure I'll hear a Jay-Z Pharrell song. Huh?
I was just about to say you see Quavo working with Pharrell. Maybe. I mean, that's nice. So I don't even like that song. I don't know. Y'all like that Quavo song? Like
not
as far as like the gas
that
they're putting on it.
Not as much as the Baby song. I like the Baby song better. But
so yeah,
I see where they're taking it with the beats and like the drum patterns. I see where they're trying to take it, but nah, I can't see myself playing that Quavo shit. Jay-Z's a catalog rapper now.
That's exactly why Jay-Z not dropping that album. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a lot of uphill adversity. I think if he finds some guys, maybe it's not so much the like new age niggas that you know. Maybe it's some Big X the Plug or something. Like maybe him and Jay-Z will sound good together. You know what I mean? Like maybe he could do it better than the song with Lil Wayne on Carter 6 to make the jokes that y'all would want to make.
I could see that. Playboy Cardi gets all the same pull of no rollouts, given he's not comparable to Drake, so he still pulls numbers. I feel like Cardi's hype's kind of dying down because he's been a little bit too in the public. So, but even though music was a great project, but you know, Do not like this. Improve for the rest of your life. You need to play a song about Drake for people to even bob their head. Yeah. Drake has the same formula since 2013. I don't know about since 2013. I can make the argument since CLB, but 2013, no.
And I was being a little disingenuous. If there's any Drake slander on that album, that's enough. That's enough impact. That's gonna be impactful enough.
It'll be like subliminal shots, but
he definitely got to have that. If he don't have that, yeah, it's gonna.
I'm pretty sure he will. Pretty sure
he definitely needs that for sure. At least on 2 or 3 songs, because Drake was shooting all type of shots. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Pharrell came out when Jay-Z was doing a show, and he was like, "Yeah, can't wait for that."
We in war mode.
Yeah, we in war mode or some shit. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some diss records in there. But we know how Jay is. He's a subliminal ass nigga. That nigga is not Tupac for sure.
What is the perfect outro song to his catalog? It was the perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's your hot take about Jay-Z that no one would agree with?
Me?
Yeah, I know you did a video on Jay-Z and his albums and shit. How many classic albums do you think Jay-Z got?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. I was gonna say in reality,
I think he has.
I didn't hear one album from Jay-Z, and I was just like, that solidified a classic to me, personally.
The Black Album?
It had some hits on it. I don't think it was a classic. I don't think it was like a body of work. No, that was a classic. That was it. Like overall, I'm like just musically, when I heard it, I was just like, I can come back and listen to this.
So 444 is a classic. The Black Album is not.
Not to me. Like it got some highlights though. Like I can't remember the songs on it, but yeah, like
Blueprint 1.
I said I could listen to the albums. I could appreciate why people like Jay-Z. It's just certain albums when I heard it for the first time, it took me somewhere. It took over. Even if it was some old shit like that I didn't hear before, like it came out before I was alive or something. Like certain shit just hit different. Like I've never felt that way about a Jay-Z album. Like, and even with 444, it's like I'm low key making a stretch, but like it's not an era thing. Like there's plenty of other artists from his era that I like love the fuck out that music.
And Drake,
even like an Eminem album, like Eminem albums could take me to a certain place that I just feel like Jay-Z's just not capable of doing. Really, like maybe it's
Eminem's albums take you to a place more so than Jay-Z's do.
Yeah, I went back and listened to Eminem shit like 3 or 4 months ago. I was laughing through. I think it was like, was it Relapse? Oh no, not. It was like one of the first ones with the curtains or something. Like, I was like, oh, this thing was actually funny as fuck. Like it was some like crazy shit, but I found myself laughing throughout the entire album. So I'm like.
So Eminem has more classics than Jay-Z?
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, I might stand on that ledge, yeah. Maybe wouldn't stand on that ledge. I'm just saying, man. Like, he said something that people would consider egregious about Jay-Z. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not in love with no Jay-Z project. Sorry, guys.
And
like,
Drake has how many classics?
At minimum 7. I'm just saying. But, it's a different level of artistry, bro. Like, I just think what Jay-Z was good at, I don't think he was good at really making great albums. I think he was good at rapping. I think he was good at making hits from time to time. But after that, like, I don't think Jay-Z should be known for he was a great album curator. I just don't think that's not the tag I get from listening to his music.
Watch His Throne, not a classic.
Like, he ain't got an album better than Victory Laps. I'm just saying, like that's
all right, bro.
Like, bro, you want me to get egregious? I can get egregious, bro. Like, I don't know. Like I'm just saying, like, where Victory Laps takes me, I've never heard a Jay-Z project to that level. Like, not even close. Like,
nigga said Victory Laps.
Like, Jay-Z don't have a mighty long time. I'm just being honest. Like, there's albums where it took me places, like, and I'm not even a Big Crit fan like that. Like, that was like one of the first albums I really liked from Big Crit. And I'm like, no, that's top tier. Double disc album.
Yo, chat, this was a great stream. Make sure y'all like the stream. I know D-Fran's probably sleeping, probably on Prize Picks, drooling on his phone.
Going through spicy takes. Call it Bryce Reacts, man.
I just like to say, please, man. Shout out to y'all for supporting and watching the videos. There's some niggas in there. When I drop a video, y'all the first ones liking the shit, commenting. I think Prince Thunder is one of them. I see Caro in there.
Blueprint Smokes. Let's look up Blueprint.
Blueprint Smokes
track list.
It does. I know Bryce about to be disingenuous. He already did a video on this, so he's gonna act like this is brand new. We seen the video, brother. Like we know. Shout out to y'all for showing love.
Checklist. The Rule is Back. Takeover. Izzo. Girls is a miss. Jigga that nigga is cool, whatever. Like you don't know. Hola Jovito miss. Heart of the City is a great song. Never change.
Miss.
It's cool. It's cool. But like we talking about victory laps. Ain't like it's 1,000. It's 100 songs better than that on victory laps. Let's be your song. Cry's a good song. All I need. Renegade, he got carried.
Hey, D-Fran, if you want me to end the stream, just let me know, bro.
Like,
give
come
me
on,
the
bro.
word,
Like, no, D-Fran agree with me.
If you want me to end the stream, give me the
Blueprint
word.
ain't better than victory laps.
Probably not.
He said probably not.
Victory Laps is fire. I don't know what things we talking about. That shit fire.
Over Blueprint 1, stop, nigga.
Like, bro, y'all gotta stop guessing.
Bro, I didn't grow up on Jay-Z. I don't give a like. I don't know.
That's why I
like,
said we got to do a version.
Like,
now that we got niggas in
that.
here,
They didn't say Blueprint's bad. It's just like, bro, Victory Lap is Victory Lap, bro. It's like that's it. Like Victory Lap is Victory Lap. That's it.
That's not even a top 100 album of the decade, bro.
To you.
Says who?
When did that come out?
2018.
Oh, it came out 2018. Yeah, that is not a
top 100 album of the 2010s.
Fuck no.
What?
You
know, I forgot. We forgot. You talking about you like Cardi B album? Like,
we can
nigga,
do it
we
straight.
talking to you,
We can make that a.
We ain't talking to you.
Top 100 albums of the 2010s. We putting Victory Lap in that bitch.
Yeah, Victory Lap might be top 10.
Yeah, you're crazy.
God forbid, Watch the Throne isn't in there. What the fuck are we saying?
It might be. Oh, that might be his best album. Shout out to Kanye.
His best. All right, bro.
I'm just saying.
I can tell niggas is tired.
Different. This is what I said. I don't think Jay-Z should be known for being a great curator of albums.
Niggas is sleep talking, bro.
Like, I feel like guys that put better albums together that we consider lesser. I think he's known for his rapping, from times making hits, but putting a great album together consistently. That's not Jay-Z's thing. Like I know artists,
they don't want to do the verses. They scared.
I think 50 Cent had put a better album together.
Now that we got niggas in here, niggas don't want to do no verses. It's crazy.
Oh, you want to do a versus Victory Laps versus Blueprint?
I'm just saying the verses. It don't
pick
matter.
One more
verses.
album. You get 2 albums versus Victory Lap, and we can do it.
Two albums.
2 Jay-Z albums versus Victory Laps. Because I just looked at it. It's on like 8 songs on Blueprint.
We're doing.
Oh, it's 13 songs. It's 13 songs.
So I could pick any Jay-Z album. First off, I don't even think D-Fran would even like want to do that because
we do it. He ain't got to be here. I mean, he do got the chat. I just, you know me. I like to do the strength. I'll be off the strength of just fucking. We here for music, but I ain't gonna lie. You know me. I'm here for fun. I don't be giving a fuck,
bruh. We supposed to do Gunna versus Lil Baby. I'm still want that.
I'm off Thursday.
I'm not ducking. All right,
and tomorrow, but we might do the chick shit tomorrow. But if not, we can do it tomorrow.
D-Fran, what you doing Thursday?
We'll see Thursday. We might be able to.
Yeah, he's not gonna be free.
Yeah. I mean, the Victory Laps versus like I don't know.
We can do it on the weekend.
Blueprint. Like that's just not fun. Like, bro, you got 3 songs to work with.
Nigga said Victory Lap. Nigga,
you got
you're not from the West Coast. Nigga, I'm supposed to be saying this.
Renegade, like, come on, bro, that's cool. But after
that,
the ruler is back, nigga. This ain't 2K12, nigga. We don't give a fuck. The ruler is back. Pick your jersey and hurry the fuck up. Let's get off the game, nigga.
Go listen to Sauce Walker, bro. Baby Mama Drama.
Ooh-wee.
Baby Mama
ain't
Drama.
Ain't Baby Mama Drama. Nah, but Victory Lap's better. Come on, Victory Lap, nigga.
Victory Lap is cool, but y'all
ain't no love in the heart of the city.
I don't think Jay-Z. I'm gonna say it. I don't think
Jay-Z
got a better album than anything. I like even Kanye, like
rap niggas last time.
You talking about the 2010?
Kanye, Jay-Z don't have a better album than Kanye's
dedication.
Fourth best album.
Hustle,
third or fourth.
Nigga, Macadelic is better than that.
I would say
y'all niggas don't even.
Y'all don't want me to get my Mac Miller back.
Oh, it might not be a song on Blueprint better than Double Up.
Hold on.
With Belly and Dom Kennedy.
Nigga, we can do Macadelic versus Victory Lap, nigga.
Bro, you smoking dick. Shout out to Mac Miller.
Oh, I guess niggas don't listen to Mac Miller now. All of a sudden,
I said shout out to Mac Miller, but you smoking dick. That's all right.
I don't listen to who?
Shout out to Mac Miller, but you smoking dick.
I'm just throwing out an album. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just throwing out an album.
That boy got a white boy on his wall. Come on, man. Get that shit out. Come on, man.
The most soulful white boy of all time. The most soulful white boy of all time.
Get that white boy looking over you.
Hey, man, most soulful white man of all time. Shout out to Mac Miller, man.
Niggas swear by Victory Lap, but God forbid Mac Miller come up. Oh, Mac Miller.
Nah, I think Mac Miller better than Jay-Z too, but shit, we're not gonna do
that.
Hey, chat, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
Damn, nigga ain't like Mac Miller more than Jay-Z. God,
nigga ain't got a better album than Swimming. Nigga ain't got.
I like Mac Miller, but bro,
come on, man. Or good, or
it's
good
like the Jay-Z hate is forced. Like,
have you heard the festival?
Have you heard the hate? If a nigga can't say he likes somebody better, that's gotta be hate.
It's hate. Yes, it's hate. That hate exists.
That's not.
Yes,
Hate
hate exists in the world, D-Fran. That's hate.
He ain't like Jay-Z.
Mac Miller over
How that
Jay-Z.
hate? Bro, you don't think there's anybody in the world that like Mac Miller more than Jay-Z?
They might prefer listening to their music, but to say he's
Mac Miller's
better,
more soulful
has
than
a
Jay-Z.
better discography is fucking.
Mac
Nigga,
Miller's
if
more
I ask
soulful than
somebody,
Jay-Z.
You
who
can
would you
listen to
rather
whatever you
listen to,
wanna listen
Jay-Z
to.
or Mac Miller? That's them telling me they prefer his discography over Jay-Z's discography.
What? That's the real. What's the
I'm
dirt?
not gonna sit here and say Mac Miller is ass. I grew up on that.
Yeah, that's the real what's the dirt. He said, where the link at? Send him the link, Wardo.
Oh, he dropped the shit again. I'm not gonna sit here and say Mac is that because I grew up on Mac Miller. I grew up on Wiz Khalifa. I grew up on Currency.
Man, quit talking and send that nigga the link, man.
I grew up on Tyga. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I won't
But
go
let's
there.
not disrespect Jay. The whole Jay shit is y'all just come on, bro. It's forced. The Jay hate is forced. Y'all forced it.
It's not forced,
Bro,
Like,
saying Mac Miller, he like Mac Miller more
Victory
than
lap
Jay-Z is not hate.
over
It's
Blackout.
not hate.
Oh, let me look
You
up
said
Black
what?
Chat. Let me look up Black.
Oh, you
Album
said
Chat.
victory lap over Blueprint 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up. the
Yeah,
Black
who
Album.
like what that's that's crazy.
You know,
Send
I
what's the
actually
dirt.
talk-
Send what's the dirt the link, man. You got the link, not me.
All right, hold on. I was gonna say I wanted to talk about that Mars dude because what's the dirt's here. If y'all gonna sit there and tell me victory lap better than Blueprint 1, you out of
Okay,
here.
okay. So here's Black. You got Interlude, December 4th. What more can I say? That's cool.
That was good.
Encore, cool. Changing Clothes is cool. Dirt Off the Shoulder, elite. Thread, cool. Moment of Clarity, I think is close to elite. 99 Problems, elite. Public Service Announcement.
Like, what are we talking about?
It's cool, but it's still not better than.
What are we talking about?
Hustle,
no, that's-
motivate, dedication,
Yeah,
double
still not
up.
better, bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
You got Lucifer Allure in my first song. Like, it's cool, bro. Like,
Hold on, Dirt. I got you. Hold on, let me see.
it's cool, bro. Like, we're low key gassing.
Yeah,
you
y'all
gassing Jay-Z, bro.
I'll be right back, man. Every time what's dirt about to pop, I'll be like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, let me send him the link. Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta take a little quick 2-minute, but no, like I said, bro.
We'll take a quick intermission real quick.
I'm
Bryce
trying to think.
took 5 hours talking about this. Does Drake deserve 3.5.7% equity in fucking UMG?
I'm just saying.
No,
bro.
that was a good conversation. That was a good conversation.
Realistic. I'm just saying. All right, so who else? Who else
You
got?
should even be bringing up certain albums with Blueprint. Like,
Who got
oh,
better work than Jay-Z?
Like, people swear I hate Jay, bro. Jay is in my top 3 all time. Like, nigga, Jay is still Jay, no matter what, bro. Like, Lil Wayne is right below Jay only because he has better albums. If Jay didn't have better albums, then Wayne would be number 3. But Hove is Hove. Sorry.
Man, I might take T.I. best album over any Jay-Z album.
I'm sure you would. You take Big Crit. Why not?
Oh, definitely. I definitely
That's
would.
what I'm saying. So,
Jay-Z don't got a forever mighty long time in his body. I'm sorry. He could never make a body of work like that. I'm sorry. 4-4 Floor is the closest he could get. Nigga, have you heard Price of Fame? Have you heard Buried in Gold?
the only niggas clearing Hove
crazy.
is the Jewish nigga from Canada and the Chicago nigga with CTE. Those are the only niggas clearing Jay. I ain't trying to hear no fucking Big Crit. Shout out to Big Crit. I fuck with Big Crit.
Shout out to niggas that don't really listen to
I
music.
don't want to hear no Big Crit, nigga. When Jay come on, nigga.
That's blasphemy.
When the Black album come on, bro.
Man, stop it.
When Blueprint 1 come on, bro. Volume 2.
Lauren Hill got you white
this nigga
down.
dick, so he don't even listen to this
What's
shit.
the dirt?
bro.
I
He
sent you the link, bro.
he
When,
got
when
the-
Volume 2
he got
drop,
the that's the hip hop
when
101.
Watch the Throne
tape.
drop.
Washington his best shit. Shout out to
Come on,
Kanye production.
bro. I think Jay has 6 classics.
All right, I'll be right back.
The 6 weakest classics of all time.
I'm so serious. I think he has 6. I think he
Like,
has 6 classics.
His best album's not better than the
You
worst.
could say what's better.
The worst of the first 4 quarters.
If you don't think, yo, what's good, Matt? Yo, how many classics does Jay-Z have, bro? In your opinion, I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yo,
Can you hear me?
yeah. What's up?
So, in your opinion, how many classics does Jay-Z have, bro?
Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album, 444. I would say. I would put even one of the Dynasties in there. Like, let me actually bring it up.
The Dynasty
Dynasty?
Senior,
Come on.
I think, is the better one. I'm not mad at someone saying that. I'm just saying,
like Kingdom Come is probably his worst album.
Yeah, that was.
But Jay got some fucking classics, man. Like, let's not joke.
Man. Gotta educate my young bull Bryce, man.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not arguing that they are classics for what they are and what Jay-Z's good at.
Watch the Throne. Like, to me, someone just said it was terrible in the chat, but like I disagree, bro. I think Watch the Throne is like,
Watch the Throne is terrible.
I even like Magna Carta.
Yeah, they people shit on that one.
Magna Carta, I understand because like they didn't really age well. Like a lot of those beats,
yeah.
Like,
but there are some really dope, like Picasso Baby and shit like that, bro. Like, amazing record.
Tom Ford, like
there's Tom Ford.
My biggest gripe with Jay-Z albums is that, like, sonically, they don't have that certain level that I look for that like takes me to a different level, like a Kanye, Drake, or I mean some of my other favorite artists, Wayne. Like, even
Jay's a rapper.
That's what I'm saying. So
like
he's great at that. And for me, I when I listen to rap, I want the whole package. Pause. So that's the big difference. So when you look at what Jay-Z's great at, that's why those albums are classic. He's great at rapping. He's great at, talking his shit and, talking that drug game or whatever, making that money and all these different, bravados.
My shit.
Stuff like that.
I love that shit.
So that's why I think his stuff is classics. But for what I personally look for, like, I'm not really going back to Jay-Z's albums like that.
Yeah, you're more of like, you like more melodic music, maybe more so.
Yeah, I just like the complete package. Like, I need a good hook, like good beats, like consistently. Like, if that's falling off, like obviously, like I think everybody can rap. Honestly, like if you're a professional rapper, like it's hard to really like Sci-Hi. Like I could think of millions of rappers that are elite,
right there.
that are elite. But when it comes to the total package, that's what I'm kind of looking for. Like, can you put everything together? I think Sci-Hi actually can. Like, he got some really good.
Man, I was listening to that one track by Sci-Hi today. It's like going back, moving around. Going back, moving around.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's fire though. Yeah, but there's tons of guys like that can rap really well, right? But just can't make great records. Like
has Sci-Hi dropped the album since,
like that.
Has Sci-Hi dropped the album since No Dope on Sundays?
I don't know, man. Going back, moving around.
I haven't heard him in a minute. Well, I really fuck with Sci-Hi though. Yeah.
I need 32 for the pound. Going back, moving around. Yeah. So what did you guys talk about this whole Rob Markman shit yet or what?
Yeah. We kind of covered it.
I thought that was like the worst cop out ever.
Yeah, I saw Act crashing out about it. So,
and I think Act really did cook him, bro.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Now, mind you, I think Markman can come back with a video and be like, he can really make a case for his journalism throughout his career. I'm sure he'd be like, I did this, I did the Kendrick interview, I did this, I broke this, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things like, what have you done lately?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, where I kind of agree with Act, where this is my gripe with a lot of these guys. Like, they can't wait for the Drake lawsuit to be announced, especially if it's negative, so they could turn on a fucking screen recorder and read it. And just read it, and they can't wait to highlight the part about, oh, look, it says here, fake streams for Drake.
Gotta be true.
It could be true.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, and
there's
it's
no
like
journalistic integrity.
No, like, and not even do the ability to challenge, like, wait a minute. So it's a gambling lawsuit, but it got fake. There's this elaborate theory in here about fake streams. Like that's not weird to you. You're not going to challenge that. It's just
not even bringing it up. Like they just don't even bring it up when it's not the narrative.
So basically, what Rob did was just discredit the source, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't challenge the ideas at all. He didn't even look into the ideas.
Yeah, he didn't even bring it up.
Look, even when I did the video for the first one, not even this recent shit, I was expecting to get I was like, fuck, man, I know what's coming with a video like this, right? But when I looked at the comments, like even like a lot of people were like, you know what? Like this is pretty compelling, right? You know? And Rob or none of those guys can look at that and just like look at the information at all. Like I figured it would be a huge story in hip hop to think that a massive hip hop conglomerate, one of the goats of hip hop could potentially be funding a lawsuit against another one of the goats in hip hop. That is big news. That should be big news. But they're very hesitant to talk about it. Why?
Protecting them interests, protecting them interests. Because I think even like if we was in like I want to say is a more unbiased era, but I'm just thinking like we all have a lot to benefit. Like Joe Budden for instance, excuse me, how he kind of started trying to like troll the situation. It was like, go ahead, bait him, because we as media people, we technically should want to see it to a degree because we all can benefit from it. So even like as far as a vested interest, them not making that type of conversation lets you know like they're really more invested in protecting their interests until you know maybe otherwise, or they ready to actually make some war moves or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joe was clearly trolling, like with baiting and trolling at the exact same time. Honestly, I feel like Joe, if anyone, probably does have a little bit of animosity for Hove just because of the history of how things went for him and his career, right? Like with Def Jam and Hove and like getting shelved, and Jay-Z didn't exactly treat Joe Budden the best. And I think deep down maybe he's still waiting for a bit of get back.
I mean, it makes sense because it's so funny how Drake and Jay-Z have parallels, because it's like people that may have had like a certain spite towards them but couldn't say it, they all waited to pop out during the 20v1. So it's like, could Joe Budden possibly be doing it? Because he hints all the time to like being silent and not wanting to upset him, but it's not necessarily that he don't want to address these things. So like, it's not that he don't have a opinion that might actually add to the conversation. He's like, he just don't want to, like he even said it, upset him. He don't want people swatting him and stuff like that. So
yeah,
interesting. So maybe when this conversation end up getting a little bit deeper as far as like the Drake and Jay-Z beef, maybe he do pick a side and it's a side you're not expecting, which would be crazy. That would be a crazy plot twist, to be honest.
Well, he mentioned that when reacting to it. Joe was like, these creators got to be careful. Like they got to be careful what they're doing and what they're saying about people. It's like that thing where everyone's kind of terrified to talk about Rock Nation. I feel like Ak really helped break that seal a bit, because he says whatever the fuck he wants pretty much, right?
Yeah.
He's been challenging that narrative for a long time. He lives in New Jersey, bro. Right? Yeah. He's right there.
That's why I appreciate his consistency, right? He's been like that since day one. It's not like he got around certain people and started switching up. He's been pretty consistent, and been very transparent about where he stands on a lot of things. So,
yeah, and honestly, bro, I feel like public perception has began to shift a little bit, like back towards his favor, because after that Charlemagne interview, people were just kind of cooking him. But a lot of people are looking at it now and saying, you know what, maybe Ak is right. Maybe there is something fucked up going on here, right? What do you think, DeFran?
DeFran, you're muted.
You're muted, brother.
That man sleep talking. He's so tired.
Past on bedtime.
Yeah. Shit, I was gonna ask you about the OVO strike shit,
bro. I wanted to get into that.
Man, like, listen, man.
I was gonna ask you, like, how did you even end up in that space? Like,
and I'm curious too. Like, they keep saying that they feel like you were anti-Drake in the beginning. Like, I was like, bro, I was watching the videos and I'm pro Drake. I didn't never feel that way. Like, I just want to see you
crazy,
that,
bro.
Like, it's
people like the part of it that gets me, bro, is like, okay, all these little Twitter accounts can say whatever. They could be like, oh, they'll pull up like one of the Kendrick records I broke down and be like, they'll use that as evidence. Like, look, he was Team Kendrick. No, bro, I was like breaking down everything. Like, I broke down Push-Ups, Tailor Made, Euphoria, 616, Family Matters, and I was following it in chronological order and breaking down I wasn't spending more time on one record than the other, right? But these people use the breakdown against me, and it's like, bro, like I talked to Drake, like I have his fucking phone number. Like, the boy one day hit me today and was like, man, we love what you're doing with the videos. Like, I'm connected to pretty much everyone at OVO. I have their respect. So why do I care about a couple people on Twitter. When I've gained the respect from the people who were impacted from probably my videos, right?
But like, how did you end up in that space to begin with? You just saw his tweets, and then you're like, oh, like, you know, just
no. People been hitting me up about this guy for months, bro. Also, like when I put out the Calico video, remember, like when I put out a video about the Jay-Z ghostwriting shit, me and him were both working on that together. So I've talked with this guy lots in the past. Like he had some angles, I had some angles. I give him a shout out in that video. I mentioned him in that video. Yo, shout out to Mars for this angle, or for he found this, right? But once I talked to the Calico, like the real Calico, I talked to him for like an hour on the phone, and there was nothing about him that struck me as a liar. He was like, bro, no, I did not write for Jay-Z. He's like, fuck. He's like, you know, he explained his whole career to me. He explained what happened to his career, why he changed his name. He was like, bro, I just didn't want to be known. I didn't want to be named after a gun anymore. He's like, I grew up. Like, I wanted to talk about more conscious shit. So I changed it to my name.
That makes sense.
We had a good chat, man. And like, I talked to a few other people who were like, no. Even Act told me, he's like, man, I don't think that's right. I don't think, no, right? So I deleted the video. But this dude continued to roll with the theory and like kind of made it his identity, right? And continued on and on and on. And I just kind of ignored it. Like, whatever, do your thing. It's just a theory. But it got more and more bold over time where people were constantly hitting me up like, yo, he says he's got reference tracks.
Yeah,
He's claiming that he's tapped in. He's got inside info. He's tapped in with OVO. He's, you know, and like, so after a while, I just called it out. I was like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have reference tracks. He doesn't know anything about reference tracks. It's made up. And basically the dude's lying about it, right? And that was it. That was it.
Because I saw it, I was like, why is he posting like, oh, round 1, round 2, round 3? I'm like, just if he really had reference tracks, I figured he would have just dropped it by then. Like, why are you?
No, he would have. He doesn't have reference tracks, bro. Like those reference tracks don't exist. I'm 99% sure of that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it was. I just called it out. It's like, yo, just, and that's why, because people were sending me that round 1, round 2, round 3. Oh, he's got the reference track. Like, nah, he doesn't, bro. like it's one thing, like, albeit be negative about Jay-Z. Did D-Fran dip or what?
Yeah, I think so. I thought he was gonna come back. Maybe
I think because the last time his mic was tripping, so I don't know if he was trying to fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Albeit negative shit about Jay-Z, and it's like cool to hate Jay-Z. I don't think it's cool to like just peddle complete, like false, like spreading just like complete lies, right? Like, it's like.
Especially now because it's like the trending thing to do is just kind of just kick his back in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, everyone's doing it now. Like, man, Jay-Z probably has done terrible things, but it like, do you guys think that Drake and Jay-Z are going to get into an all-out battle?
I think Jay will have some shots for Drake here and there, but I think they're just too alike for any one of them to just jump out the window and just kind of do the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. I think Drake would be a little bit more calculated now because, obviously how the battle went. But I don't think either one of them is gonna come out the window and just drop a diss track. This is my diss track. We all know it's a diss track. You're naming people. I don't think either of them are gonna do it.
No, me either.
My thing is, at this point, I think Drake clearly showed he don't care, from just like the Island Files redacted line and stuff like that on the Iceman. I think Drake really shows that. I think he don't mind pushing a button. I'm curious to see how much ego does Jay-Z has and how far is he willing to address the response as a response on the next album, and how personally does Drake take that, because he's already in the he's feel like he's on edge with them and don't care if he'll go. I think if the perfect series of event happens where Jay-Z talks his shit on 2 or 3 songs, even if it's subs, I think we get a lane where Drake may drop something in the next project he doing. Like, who knows how Jay-Z takes that, and it might be like a slow.
You're right.
It's gonna be like a 1 week thing, like how it was with Drake and Kendrick. Like, it might play out over like a 6 month, a year, maybe. But I definitely think Jay gonna say something, and I think
he's going to. He's definitely like I think we can all admit that Jay is going to respond, bro. Look at everything going on, like with Akademiks. Even there's a lot of shit for him to talk about, right? When it comes to Drake, and you're right, Drake did take shots at him on Iceman. Now, do you think Drake completely violated him on Iceman?
I don't think he was direct enough.
So for a person that's ultra competitive, in a way, they could feel that way. Now, to the outside, we could feel like it's just something little, but to them personally, like I don't think Jay-Z like that. I don't like
who the
for
fuck
him being big dog. Yeah,
who the fuck is he talking to?
Yeah, like
fucking
I think
jig
that's
is
how
up.
it is. Yeah,
I mean that would be the line that's like, okay, when you say that, it's like, okay, I see what we're doing.
Bro, that line has been quoted more than anything in hip hop that I've seen in years. Maybe since Not Like Us, probably.
Yeah.
Like the jig is up.
That's enough.
That quote is fucking everywhere. Like
I just don't know if that's. I feel like Jay just needs, because he's been in battles with like Nas where it's like this clearly a diss. Like I think Jay might try to use Drake for his rollout. I don't think he's gonna wait on Drake to do the first first whatever. I don't think Jay's gonna come out the window and just diss Drake. I don't really see that.
I mean, he kind of he responded in that freestyle. All the same though, Drake was even like joking, like, you know, those Rock Nation subpoenas are fucking getting cleared or whatever.
Still talking shit.
He's still talking his shit, right? So it's and who, you know, he said the pen isn't dry, blah blah blah. I think that was about a whole bunch of different people.
Agreed.
That could be about Ross. That could be about Hove.
Yeah. I think that was about Ross.
I think people, the Joe Budden podcast say he better not fix his mouth. I think Drake don't care. You heard too hard for the radio. You heard the Muggsy Bowles line. Like Drake he says up for anybody, and I think he's confident enough to say I'll get back on that. I'll get back in that ring and do it again if I had to. I think he's that confident in himself personally, which you should be. Like you really didn't take a L as far as like. I don't think he got abused. I don't think he lost personally, but even if you do think he lost, I think it was a good fight in my opinion, even if I'm being unbiased. But
I think Jay-Z and Drake is the battle that makes the most sense, like a lot more than Jay-Z or Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick will be better to go up against Nas, you know, but Jay-Z and Drake, that would be a good battle.
I just wish I wish the Jay and Drake battle happens before the whole Drake and Kendrick thing.
Yeah,
because it's
I
like
Drake and Kendrick thing, man. I just remember what it did, like, and I wonder, you know, like how they really feel about what the battle did to hip hop. Like, you know, I'm actually expecting Kendrick to one point speak on it. Maybe he'll make some music about, because I don't think either one of them really realized when they went into this what it would do, you know.
Yeah,
like I don't think either one of them. I think if you told them beforehand, listen, like this battle is gonna severely fuck up hip hop media and discourse for the next couple of years. Rappers are not gonna know what to do. They're not even gonna want to drop because all they're gonna do is talk about Drake and Kendrick, mostly Drake.
I think everything's so political.
Yeah, I think they would both be like, "Nah, we love the genre too much. Fuck that. Let's not even do this." And I bet you they might even regret doing it because of the way it's turned out, bro. Maybe not Kendrick because he's a fucking hater, but
even Drake. I think Drake really stands on it. Like he hasn't said this, but I think he says to himself, "I wiped the floor with him." But whether people gonna address it or not, I think Drake is very confident in what he did.
Oh yeah, if it was like in a fair arena, I feel like Drake, bar for bar, I think he's witty enough to get him. But the culture we're in now, is that even like a possibility? I don't even think that's possible.
Like I wanted to say something with you based on what you said, Wardu. You wish this would have happened before the beef. I think the beef had to happen for this ripple effect. Like you see What's the Dirt break it down, and the guy from Pennsylvania that was in charge of the Super Bowls, the Grammys, all these different things, like being tied to Jay-Z, like Drake start feeling. I'm pretty sure Drake feels a way about that, like knowing these things. So
100%.
That it builds to the story that in the lore that will possibly happen in the future. And I wanted to say this too. I think it's a double-edged sword for Jay-Z because if he wipes the floor with Drake, which obviously I don't think gonna happen, that could change a lot of Rock Nation narratives for the next year or two, which he would love to happen. But vice versa, if he get cooked, it will amplify a lot of those same conversations that he wants to avoid. So it's like it's a double-edged sword where I'm like, if Jay-Z's not really being as maniacal as I think he is, and he makes the wrong chess move, that could be the sword that he end up playing on, and he'll be put like on the spot essentially. Like,
yeah, Jay's got a. Honestly, I think Jay's public image is like the worst. It's at an all-time high right now. You know. I don't think he's used to it, bro. I think that's why he thinks like, oh, all these people that are like making positive content about Drake, like they got to be getting paid, right? Because I think that's kind of the world he comes from, like paying radio, paying this guy, doing that.
Yeah.
When it comes to Drake, and even with Ak, like Rob Markman said that Ak is paying all these clippers. I don't think that's what's happening, bro. Like, there's that one account on Twitter, Ches New York or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Jig Smooth, no,
not him. It's like
CY Chels or something like that.
Yeah, Chels, yeah.
He
posts everything that Ak does because his Twitter's monetized and he's going to get views from it. That
he posted us. He posts everybody.
Yeah. So like he's just running it up, you know, and that's what these guys are doing with their accounts are monetized. It don't mean that Ak is paying these people. Drake definitely doesn't need to, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Not at this point, you know. That's why me and Bryce had the conversation like about the whole UMG thing, and you know Drake possibly getting equity from UMG instead of just getting a flat payout. Do you think like if UMG offered Drake $2.5 billion for like maybe like a 5 or 7 year, let's say it's like a 360 deal? You think he would take that over equity at UMG?
That's a lot of money.
Over equity,
a lot of money. That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of money. That's
over equity. Over
equity over Gamma, or $2 billion with UMG. What would you choose?
What would I choose?
Yeah.
I would choose
let's just say equity in UMG. Having equity in UMG or having
say like okay.
So what is the choice?
Well, I was gonna say like if UMG came to him and was like they gave him $2 billion or $2.5 billion for 5-7 years in a 360 deal, or 1% equity in UMG.
You're gonna take the 1%.
Okay, 0.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You gonna take the 1%.
I would take the 1% in UMG. It depends, man. Like the thing is that like with UMG offering him something, it comes down to like, am I going to go with the money or like the morals? Because if UMG really did all this fuck shit that the lawsuit that he filed claims they did, he's claiming he's, you know, all this terrible shit. They try to completely destroy him.
Yeah.
How important is money? Like, you know, because if he did go back with UMG, to me, it eliminates everything he's been kind of talking about. To me, maybe it doesn't though, bro. I can't like. I guess at the end of the day, it's all about money, right?
Yeah, because I mean, there is a certain amount of like you pay me back what I was owed, and that was the biggest gripe. It's like y'all did this slander campaign with Kendrick and all this to diminish me when it comes to this negotiation. So if you do pay up, that's why I said maybe the just do was a 0.5% or 1%, like which would change the the norm or whatever versus like a 800 million is like that wouldn't like you like I think that'd be more right to what you're saying is like, well, did they really do you that wrong if you're just gonna take an 800 million? Like it would have to be something ridiculous. It would have to be like $5 billion or something like that. I feel like, but I don't know.
D-Fran, bro.
We talking.
Go to sleep, D-Fran. We know you sleep.
Where'd you go, D-Fran? Where the fuck?
This shit must be tripping.
What he did for what?
Either his shit's like messing up or he's sleeping.
Oh, is it? Yeah, man. His next move, I think, is going to be. No one really knows what he's doing yet. You know, it hasn't been announced yet.
I think it's Gamma.
I think it is Gamma.
I think it's equity in Gamma.
Yeah.
I think that would, if he did go with Gamma, bro, it would, like, in light of all these smear campaigns against Larry and shit and these AI stuff, and it kind of coincides with everything else is going on, maybe someone very powerful somewhere knows something we don't, like, about that, right? Because if Drake went with Gamma, bro, that could change a lot. Like, you know, he could really fucking do some damage.
What
They
artist?
really could.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like, I think Drake really. I think Drake is so used to taking the money and working with these labels that him not working with them at this stage in his career, I think he might be kind of scared. I know it sounds crazy to say that. I think he might be scared of not having that label support, even though he's gone through he's gone through what he's gone through. He's always been with UMG for his entire career, so now leaving that, it's like
it's like
you're taking the gamble a little bit, so it's still kind of
is the grass greener? Is the grass really greener? It's more of a risk. It's more of a risk, right? Because like Gamma's not. I mean, I would say it's like proven at this point if they got like a 4% market share, but that number I think came from Larry Jackson himself. Like the last reported figures for Gamma was 1%. Now they're saying it's 4%. Now Larry continues to brand it as the 4th major. He says he always talks about it like Gamma's the 4th major, right? Is he like realistically considered a 4th major yet?
Maybe not.
Probably
nah.
But if you
I don't think he's there yet. But if Drake came into the fold and all these other artists that connect with Drake and respect Drake and want to work with Drake and get features from Drake and everything else.
What artists would sign?
That's what I wanted to say, because that's the tea leaves. Like you said it before. Like he's like, what was it? The festival overseas. He only was working with like Gamma artists. Like all the people that's featuring is Gamma artists. Sexy Red Gamma artists. Like, bro, it's the tea leaves are there, and so it's like he's boosting their catalog now by using them and working with them. So when he goes over there and get a percentage, it'll make even more sense. And then when he gets there, the stocks keep rising. Like, it makes sense. It just reminds me of like when Nike became huge. Like I said, that when they got that Jordan, that was that focal point that changed them to a.
That's a good comparison. That was it, bro. Like once they got the Jordan, it was it, and it never changed.
So the only conversation is Drake still that impactful, and I think we just seen that. That'd be the only conversation.
Yeah, it's still impactful. I think a lot of artists would sign. If they see Drake at Gamma, obviously with Larry Jackson, a proven music executive, obviously people are going to join.
He followed me on the gram a couple of days ago. He only follows 500 people too.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like, yo, showing my girl. I'm like, no, this is like when Larry Jackson followed me. She's like, who the fuck is Larry Jackson? I'm like,
that's
it's like one of the most powerful executives. She's like, you're a nerd. I'm like,
you're a nerd.
I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I think it would help. I don't know which artist would join Gamma if Drake, if he officially says like, look, I'm signing with Gamma, or I'm a part owner in Gamma or something, or majority owner in Gamma. I'm just wondering what artists would take that leap of faith too, and just
fuck, man, maybe Nicki.
And even then, it's like if Drake's giving you some of his best features. That's why I say when I mentioned is he still impactful, I mean on the boosting I Love McConnell songs or boosting JB Block Boy songs. He's still on that level impactful where if he put that type of artist on and do work with them, could they actually see a post where they could use that to profit the next couple of years throughout their career? I think that's yes. Like I mean, even with Sexy Red was already gonna blossom before that, but we could definitely see how he helped.
He elevated it though. He shined a bright light on her too, man. Like the minute Drake hops on, like you're right, it just exposes that artist to a whole other audience, his audience, which is fucking massive, right? So yeah, he could work, and maybe, man, I feel like a lot of these artists like are not happy with their major label situations, right? It's been going on for years, so to have someone like Drake join Gamma and be like, this new thing right here is different than what we've been dealing with. Like this is a whole different setup. I'm stamping it. Who wants to come? I think, bro, that could shift. It could be a shift, man. It could help. It could be.
I could see Nicki. What label is Nicki signed to?
UMG, right?
Oh, she's UMG too. Oh, I thought she was like.
I think so. Nicki Minaj.
If she has if he gets like a lot of big artists in rap, legacy acts.
Yeah, she's under Republic, UMG.
Oh, UMG.
So I don't know what her situation is or how much she got left. Or that was actually Larry's motivation to even start Gamma, was talking with artists like Drake. And he's like, it sounded like they were talking about like a jail bid or something. We're like, I got 4 more left, man. 3 more albums. 4 more albums. He's like, man, I gotta do something different. But he even said that, you know, that quote that Drake had on Family Ties, right? Where Family Feud, where he's like, someone get Larry Jackson on the phone. I need some ownership if I'm pressing go, right? And I found an interview with Larry where he's like, bro, when I heard that line is what gave me the motivation to start Gamma. He's like, if Drake didn't mention that, he's like, because a light bulb turned on my head and was like, maybe there's another way. So Drake inspired Gamma in kind of, right?
So he's got to be a part owner then. I mean, shit, he got to be a part owner, I would assume.
And he said he needed ownership. So he's like, you know,
even if it's like 5 to 10% of $1 billion company, bro, you're gonna make a couple billion, and you're gonna make more than $1 billion over 10, 20 years. You're gonna make way more than that, and you never have to drop music again. And if you do drop music again, your percentage rises because it affects the label and how much they're making. Like, so it's like whatever you're doing, you're making money, and then you're more incentivized to find new younger artists that it could be a possible superstar you pass the torch to, because that helps them as the label. Like. So he could easily become the Lil Wayne version of his era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any update on Tamir Polig? No, I reached out to, and DeFran reached out too. Actually,
yeah, he did.
Both reached out. We're both on the same hunt. No, I don't know if he's gonna actually respond or his attorneys, but like I was thinking, because the reason why I'm doing this is because like this ex-Rolling Stone journalist like made a hit piece about me. His name's like Andre G or something, or Andre Gee. I don't know if you saw it. He like wrote up like this hit piece article about my theory, like the Rock Nation shit, right? Now, mind you, this guy's been writing positive articles about Rock Nation for years. Like, even if you go on his IG, but he was talking about like, you know, this is not real journalism. He's not getting like outside sources, like, or whatever. And I didn't even take that critique hard, because I was like, you know what? He's got it right. Like I should be, it doesn't take much for me to fire off an email to these attorneys, or like, at least I could be like in the video, I'll do to Lauren LaRosa. I reached out for comment. They had nothing to say. Like, people call me a journalist then.
Could
I
never
reached
get
out
a
for
straight
comment,
answer.
no response. I'm a journalist, right?
I think Lauren LaRosa, when she's not being so subjective, I think she does a decent job. You know,
she does.
I like Lauren LaRosa. She does a pretty good job.
I mean, she butchered the what's the dirt conversation. Though. There was like some YouTubers, or they said some people on social media are saying that you know Rock Nation might be
like she's just like some YouTubers.
Yeah, she was like, there's some YouTubers or something in that frame of they're saying Rock Nation might be tied to the state lawsuit.
She said there was online creators or online discussion about. You know.
Well, like I'm not expecting them really like a pro Rock Nation, pro Jay-Z outlet like the Breakfast Club to like be like this video from this creator and say their name and then drive traffic to it, like, you know. So I was expecting them to be pretty vague about it. What do you think, DeFran? Did you find anything about Polig or what?
I ain't find too much more information about him. There's some other connections between like one of the main investors early in the real brokerage and the guy who runs the Insight, what's his name, Devon Peck, whatever. They got a long relationship. They were on a board together back in 2010. So that's like the most I found on him so far. Mm-hmm. Or like other people that tie into like other things like that. But
how crazy do you think, like, do you feel like this is like the biggest connection yet, like with the fact that, because like we do have at this point we know who's funding the lawsuit, right? We know who's funding it. That's fucking huge. And it looks like, you know, it's someone.
Yeah, because you'd have to think like okay, this guy's tied to this investment fund. This investment fund is tied into Fanatics, and them and Jay-Z got into it together at a certain point. Like, why would that guy be funding the lawsuit? You know, like that's the question you'd have to ask. That's the question that the emails are asking. Like, hey, care to comment? Like, what's the reason this guy? Like, what's the reason for it? Does he know Nufio? Does he like what's the reason for it? Now if they came back and said, oh, Nufio's a childhood best friend and he wants to, then okay, whatever. But like, why would he be funding it? Like,
I think you're on the same trail as me because I'm like, fuck it, man. Because usually when I'm making those videos, it do cross my mind, like, oh, maybe I should reach out. But I always tell myself, like, they're not going to tell me anything. So I don't even bother. But at this point, bro, I'm just going to fire off the emails every time and just hope for the best.
You never know. They might give you more insight. Shit.
And then I could be a real journalist and be like, reached out for comment. They had no response.
Yeah. This is all stupid. I mean, I was talking about the Rob Markman shit before my computer started tripping. It's just like,
what do you think about that?
I feel like he was just doing a bunch of like grandstanding in his video. It's like, this is the guy who does propaganda. Okay, great. Yeah, we know Akademiks TV, propaganda. Akademiks says crazy shit. Focus on what we're talking about right now. Poleg LLC. Have you looked into it? Do you know anything about it? Like, I don't care. We know y'all hate Akademiks. Y'all think it's a piece of shit. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? This is what we're asking you about. When they ask you about Akademiks' character, is he a good guy? Would you invite him over for the barbecue? I don't care about none of that. He asked you guys to look into this, and then your thing was like, I'm going to make a 23-minute video about it. Actually, Akademiks is a bad guy, and I'm not going to look into it until more credible sources.
Yeah.
Isn't he like that? Isn't he the most, like, one of the most respected hip-hop journalists that we keep hearing? Well, you're the person that's supposed to look into it. You're the guy.
You know the part I found interesting too? He was like, he mentioned something. He was like, I reported on this because it was mentioned in the Rolling Stone and stuff, so we had to talk about that, like credible source. So okay, they mentioned the exact same. Rolling Stone did mention this shit that's going on.
Yeah.
So there's your credible source.
They don't want to, because like I said, if you pull the thread and the thread might lead somewhere you don't want to lead, and you just leave it alone. You just joke it off, or you just, he's crazy.
They're afraid to touch it, is what it is.
Yeah. Because even if you go to Rob, I went to Rob Markman's, because I wanted to see, like, what was Rob Markman saying, like, about it when it first happened. If you go to his video when he first dropped the Drake lawsuit video, in the comments, he's joking with people like, oh, yeah, I saw this coming. I've been hearing about this behind the scenes. So he wasn't talking about it back then like it was a maybe. He was talking about like, he was kind of like celebrating like, yeah, finally this came out. We got him.
On that.
The year's going off with a bang. It's already in the outline for the video. Because it's like now because it's like you said all this back in January, but now it's like, oh, I don't know about that. I can't even touch it. Even when he reported on it getting the Virginia one getting dropped like to arbitration. You just look at him report on it. He sounds like he's like upset. He's just like, it got here, and I had to report on it because I reported on the first one, and it's like, okay, buddy.
He's let down.
And even like Lauren LaRosa, whenever the story first broke, she was on Twitter like, pulling the documents now. Like she was like, they were like excited about it, and now it's just like,
crickets.
What's crazy?
I mean, I'm glad that you're going back and like showing these things, bro. I feel like you could even benefit from going through, because he's claiming like he only is like, he's a reputable journalist. He only what's all of his videos look like since the time he started? Has he ever reported on something that was a rumor? Has he always lived by these fucking standards on his YouTube channel? Yeah, that's something to look at. For the most part, I feel like Rob is probably the most unproblematic of all these people, like the Torres and shit. Like Torre is brutal.
Torre is
Torre does like why I hate Drake. like
just straight up.
It was perfect for the blog era when he didn't have to be the face of like show his face, and he could get these different articles and narratives off. Like now that like we see him like commenting and stuff, It's crazy. But I wanted to say this about kind of all of us because it's like we're supposed to be the super biased like side and like side that don't think and we're not critical thinkers and all that. But from What's the Dirt, like you've covered Drake's lawsuit and like, you know, people criticizing him about the lawsuit. We broke that down. Me and D-Friend used to go back and forth about should Drake be doing a lawsuit or not do the lawsuit. So it's like Wardy was in those conversations. Like we'll be willing to have the conversation still versus these guys are so terrified. And I think that speaks volumes, bro. Honestly, like it almost screams that it's like what the truth is. Because any other time they'll be quick to address these narratives. Like, let's be real. Like they were calling, obviously they weren't calling Ray Daniels from what D-Friend corrected me, but like literally Ray Daniels felt like he was getting a message like about like talking about Jay-Z's album. They wouldn't have corrected a lot of things supposedly. And this one is all of a sudden like Delta quiet.
Yeah, it is, bro. There's definitely a double standard, man. I was even thinking like about like, you know, how Rock Nation, there's literally proof of them targeting creators, and like if there's a narrative they don't like, they're literally filing these false copyright claims. And could you imagine if Drake did that, bro? Like during the battle, or like if he had like a team of people targeting people about things that he didn't like that they were saying? Because first off, if he was doing that, there'd be no content left. There'd be no content. True. He'd have to flag everything. But just think about the reaction from the culture if Drake were doing that. No one says anything about Hov doing it.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't sue though.
He flagged Akademiks for a picture, bro.
The reason they're not going to cover it is because they don't like the people they don't like Akademiks, they don't like Drake, they don't like Akademiks TV, they don't like Aiden Ross. So it's like it's easy to like dismiss it because it's just like if those guys are getting burnt down, even if there's some conspiracy, even if it's some bad shit going on behind the scenes, fuck them. We don't care. We're like, it's over for them. So, you know, that's how I look at it. But
I think I saw something. I don't know if you posted on your story. Like, I think it was like a van that was like outside your house.
Oh man, like that was a joke,
crazy,
bro. Because you know people be like, "Oh, Rock Nation's coming for you and shit," right? So my girl was coming home from work and she pulled up in our driveway and she snapped a picture of this like Mercedes van, like white van, like across the street, literally across my street. And she's a fan of Drake too, so she was like, "Real subtle, guys," like, and text it to me, right? And like, because it's like the bar, right? And it was a joke, and I was like, "That's fucking funny, man." And I posted it, but people literally thought I didn't think I'd have to explain that it was a joke, but. And then Grant took it. That's the problem. Grant took it.
And he took it and posted like it was real.
He's obviously
and at this point, I feel like they're just gonna post anything negative about it. They're not vetting anything. Like it's just. So I had to clear it up.
What an ENTA? This is a cope session. It's been 2 years. People keep saying that too. It's like with this new development with the. I'm not even talking about who gives a fuck about Kendrick. We're not even talking about Kendrick anymore. Like we're not that shit is like over with. We're not even talking about the battle. Like this is a whole new situation here that's going on with this lawsuit.
About Kendrick in 2026.
This has nothing to do with the battle. This has nothing to do with Kendrick. This ain't got nothing to do with none of that
shit. No, literally though.
Hey, I thought I was the crash out.
We was talking about Kendrick Lamar in 2026. So.
I love it.
That's real. That's real. I'm not gonna lie. Who is? I mean, he's not dropping nothing. He's not on tour. It's like what? What are we getting, bro?
Dude's a ghost.
Getting a Baby Keem feature? What are we getting?
Go blow dust off your plaques.
Come on.
Go blow the dust off your plaques, Kendrick. Yeah, no, I mean,
good flirt.
This has nothing to do with Kendrick. Like even when Kendrick does drop, bro, I'm a fan of like the music, so I'm definitely gonna. I probably won't make like crazy breakdowns about it, but I'm definitely not gonna be like those other dudes and make 100 videos hating on them, right?
Yeah, I don't get the weird shit. Like I make videos about shit just because it's interesting, it's fun. But like, I seen some people like
amazing,
with your whole situation that you had going on. I seen people after that like making long ass tweets like, you know, we're the owls. Like, brother.
Oh my god,
I'm not
bro.
the owl. I'm just me. I'm like I like Drake music, but whatever y'all on, like salute.
I don't know. You kind of
if y'all retweet my shit, appreciate it, all that. But like some of y'all in too deep. Like some is like
they're
it's
in
like,
way
it's too
too deep,
much.
bro. It's like it's gone beyond parasocial at this point, where You know, I always thought there was a distinction between the two communities where I felt like at least the OVO guys don't have like the Dark Kenny Reddit and like this Ebony Prince dude and like they're just a whole other level of conspiratorial shit. But
That's
now,
a throwback right there, Ebony Prince.
yeah, since Iceman dropped, bro, I feel like the two fan bases are identical. Like there's just no difference in them.
I agree. I think the beef pushed it to that because Kendrick fans were so like really good with pushing narratives, decoding things and stuff like that. Then you start seeing all the Drake decoders and stuff come out. Like a bunch of them popped off recently, the last 2 years, I'll say. And I think a part of that is the stan culture. Like I think,
Yeah.
like I don't even think Drake always like had stans like for real. Like he just had really like a big fan base. Now he has a stan because it's like y'all not gonna get rid of our guy like that. So it's like people have definitely buckled down the last 2 years. Where I could agree. Like I do be seeing it. They be wilding a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is
like
this Screwface
like
right
Pusha
here?
T,
Is
I
this
like Rick
Screwface?
Ross. I like Pharrell. Like I like all those guys' music. Like
What you mean?
if you post about it, they'll get mad at you.
43 songs later, only 4 charting 3 months later. It's like,
I mean,
do y'all expect you to chart for like forever? Like for the whole, like what do you like the unrealistic? I think that's nothing to that. Like kind of killed the conversation about music and is like numbers and shit like that. As far as like this unrealistic expectation, like
yeah,
these are gonna be there forever. It's like they're not. They're just
especially in
not.
this climate.
Especially when you look at the charts and you see like songs that get 5 million actual streams, but they have like 0.5 radio play, get beat out by songs with 2 million streams with 12 million. Like you can't compete with that. You're not going to compete with that. So it's just like a stupid metric to go by.
This is such a different time too, bro. Like where radio is like, I guess radio is still king when it comes to how long it stays on the charts. You posted a really good thing a while back, actually. I think it was for
Luther.
I think it was what record was it for? Luther,
It was for
right?
Luther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you showed like the curve, and then you showed when the radio play kicked in, right?
Yeah.
That
Like it was at
fucking-
one point, like it was like 60 million, 66 million radio play, and it's like,
Yeah,
Got that stimmy
You
when
can't-
Nokia drop.
you can't.
that's
you
like
can't,
perfect when you can put it in a visual like that for people, bro. It's like right there, and it's all the data. It's like here's what happened with this record, and it's like undisputable, right? What did they say about that? Like, what was the kickback on that?
I mean, people just like, that's what happens. It's like, okay.
No, that shit, it was too calculated. Like you said, it'll drop 1.4 million in streams and get raised 1 million in radio. And then we seen it too when Nokia was about to hit #1. Oh, they go 3 more million on the radio just to keep it at #2. Like people forget about those type of conversations that was going on. But yeah.
Yeah,
Even like
So
the
what do you-
GNX after 3 months had 8 songs. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, Drake had, like this guy said, there's 12 albums on the charts right now. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, what's the debate really? You know, like what's the
I hate the number
conversation?
shit, bro. I really do. I'm not a fan of the numbers talk and the. I just don't really care about it to that extent. Like to me, Iceman is the undisputed album of the year. I think I'm not mad when people give it the Cole either. I'm not mad when people give it the Cole.
Stop it.
It's only one song trend. I gotta be objective. You know, I'm the objective police.
Yeah, you don't like Cole's album, eh?
Only one song charting on the Hot 100 as of August 22nd.
For Cole?
No, for Drake right now. Janice
Only one?
It's only one, yes.
Janice is the only one he's got?
I mean, that's what this AI overview says. So I don't know if that's true, but I think this is
Damn.
for this week, not last week. But still,
Drake has one song charting on the Hot 100.
that
Janice.
is I don't know about.
I mean,
that.
I don't feel like he really put. Well, I mean, he did put out a lot of music. Janice is still number one.
It's that, but I mean, then there'll be the other stats where it's like what I think I just seen it like got like 40K and or not. That's like more than it, like 50K in like sales this week. Like people can't do that first week.
Yeah, the
Janice
album-
is number 15. All right.
Yeah, that's
Shebang is 37.
37.
Okay, so that's false.
What else? Is there anything else on here? Shebang is 37.
Man, Whisper My Name gotta be on there.
It's gotta
don't
be.
think
That
it's
was
on
my
there
favorite
anymore.
song when I first heard it.
That is my favorite song on the album.
Too
I think
Hard
it's
for
one
the
of the.
Radio. Too Hard for the Radio 78.
Okay, so that's 3.
Ran to Atlanta's 80.
It's 4.
In the top 100, which is not bad.
Is that 4 or 5?
The album came out. The album came out in
4.
May, bro. It's
National Treasure is 99.
So
May.
5 in the
Now
top
Five.
that
100.
should be higher. I'm surprised at that. That should be higher.
Which one was it?
National Treasure.
National Treasure.
Oh, National Treasure. Yeah, that's a banger.
That's the song I play the most, honestly.
5 in the top 100 is not bad.
That's excellent, man. The album came out 92 days ago.
And rap isn't doing so
Like,
great.
it's just like a stupid
Quick
like
match.
like the thing is like too is like you can tell how desperate some people are. They're waiting for like the 11th week GNX out. Just like what? The 11th week? Like that's what we're doing? Oh, you mean like when the niggas start getting like a bunch of Grammy commercials and the Grammys it's like, okay, guys, you win. Like you got it, brother. You
Shout out
got
to
it.
Bias, man.
And then the Super
Yeah,
Bowl Stimmy and
I
stuff like
mean-
that, right?
Yeah, that's what, like you got it, guys. Do you also
wasn't
know that
thinking about all
GNX
that.
is one of Kendrick Lamar's like fastest falling albums off the charts, like to stay there the longest? Like that's what's going on right now. This is like stupid conversation.
Faster
I
than
know.
Mr. Morale?
I thought it was Mr. Morale, yeah.
I say it's fastest. I said one of his fastest.
Oh, okay.
Not the fastest.
Which is crazy based on like all
but
of the-
technically it probably would have been if it wasn't for the big Super Bowl bump. So it's like, you know,
which is insane.
well, it's like whatever.
It had all that
Yeah,
promo
Super
around
Bowl.
it.
I mean, you can look at what the Super Bowl does for people every year, bro. It's like clockwork. Gives you a huge boost. And you're right, they put a bunch of money in it. That Luther record got really annoying after a while, bro.
And then people disregard like bro, it's SZA. Like, you know, it's like she's like one of the biggest
Yeah.
artists in the world. It's not like some random chick. It's like SZA.
What about the Karol G record that Drake just did? Did that do anything? I mean, that's a
It
fucking
like went to like
Spanish
number
record,
45
right?
or some shit like that. It
Look
peaked
that
like
one
45.
up. What'd you say it is?
At 45.
125?
No, 45.
Oh, it's at 45.
On the Hot 100?
Still,
So he has 6
I mean, it
songs.
came out last week.
because they were saying it came and went.
Well, I mean, the Karol G record just is like,
It's
Has
Karol
she ever
G.
had a number? No, has she
I just
ever
know
had
how
a
much.
record?
I'm sure she's had some big records. Was it 45? I don't know.
See, if Drake is wifing anyone up, it should be that chick.
No, for real.
I never seen how she looked. That's funny.
Yep, you know what she
Even
looks
when,
like?
even with the Karol G,
No, I
when they
never
were
seen
like,
it. I'm
oh,
gonna look it up.
shit, the Drake Stimmy is dead. It's like,
Go on her
as a
IG.
Drake fan, I don't give a fuck
Google don't
about
do
the
it
Karol G
justice.
song. I'm not running to listen to the Spanish Drake song. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
You don't like Mia?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Me,
Nah, I don't wanna hear- Bro,
me, no,
bro.
I'm good.
The question I got is, when the fuck did Drake learn Spanish? He learned it to colonize the Spanish genre.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's
They
so
gonna say
he's
they
so
got the Spanish
dedicated to
Ghost
colonizing that he learned a whole new language.
That's
They
crazy.
got Bad Bunny writing for him. Like, you know, they gonna say that.
Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny wasn't really. Well, Bad Bunny was pretty big back then, but he's nothing to what he is now.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard about Bad Bunny, and I think that's the only record I know by Bad Bunny. The Mia one.
Dirk, you
came
making
to
a
see
full? Are
Bad
you making a
Bunny.
full video about this new stuff, or you making like just a
Yeah.
short?
No, I'm doing the Gamma. I'm including the Larry Jackson shit in there too, because I was working on that already, and then I already knew about this info like the day before, and I was like, I didn't know if Ack was gonna break it or not. And then once he did, I was like, okay, well, I'll still make the video. I feel like the thing about the video is like, if you got to try to describe it to people, and like, because it's pretty boring shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about lawsuits and like, so I try and write in a way that's like very simple, and at least try to make it entertaining a little bit, or edit it in a particular way so it's not boring.
Yeah.
I looked at my TV.
What about you? You're just kind of piecing it
Nah,
together.
I'm just
as
making
you
them
go.
just like, you know,
You find something, you make the quick video. You're
find
doing
it, make the
Flacco.
video, move on to the next. If there's a update, make the next video.
You're on that Flacco shit.
Yeah, that's the easiest way for me to do it.
You're trying to get that Flacco Maybach.
Yeah. For sure.
Flacco Maybach.
That motherfucker making money, boy.
Can't wait to
Flacco
see
got
it.
that new Maybach.
Me and Flacco got something cooking.
Oh,
Do ya?
shit.
Man, I love Flacco, bro. He's a good dude.
Yeah, Flacco, he's a really good-hearted man, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is, man. If people knew what he was like he means no harm whatsoever.
Yeah.
His content's messy, that's all.
Yeah, it's like you gotta do what you gotta do, man. As long as it doesn't go too crazy.
Bro, I feel like Trap Lord Ross is the dude that's leveled up lately.
Mhm.
I know he about to go crazy with the little dirt case.
Yeah, he's right there, right? Like he's definitely found his. I think he's found his lane for sure. Obviously, it's true crime or whatever, or court cases, but just him being in the courtrooms and shit. I think is a really good look for his brand.
Yeah,
And
it works for him.
because people can't just claim he's a dude in England in his studio, right?
He's out there now, out in the streets of LA at the courthouse. You catch him there every week.
Yeah, Flacco's clickbait be different because it's like what WTH, but then it's actually be informative. Yeah, he's done. He's cooked. It's over.
No Bias Media had a question for you. That's my guy, No Bias. He said, I don't know if this is blasphemous or not. If so, ignore it. But what's your editing tool that you use for your videos?
No, man, it's not blasphemous. I use DaVinci Resolve and it's free. There's a studio version that costs $500. I've never bought it. So anything that I ever edit or do is with DaVinci Resolve.
Okay. Damn, D-Fran shit just fucking up, man.
We got two DeFrans on here. I can see.
Double the trouble.
So the first time I seen that,
How do you like the Nip and album?
The which one?
Nipsey album. I
Yeah.
think Nipsey did really good. I mean, the performance from Nipsey was really good. The Beano guy kind of took away from it on certain songs, but
Some of them. There's a
Yeah,
couple
some
other
of them.
ones like Stuck in the Grind from that he did with that dude before.
yeah,
I love
that's
that
an
record.
elite
Stuck in the
record.
Grind, Stuck in the Grind. I love Reckless, the intro.
500
That's
Degrees,
fire.
I think it was called.
Yeah, and I also like Super Real.
Yeah, that was 500 Horses. Yeah, Super Real was really good.
500 Horses, yeah.
Back
My
on
problem
the,
is, bro, I don't be
Mach-
like, I probably listened to this album about 8 times now, but I'm just playing it in my pocket, and I don't know the names of the songs that I like. Unless I hear it, I'm like, what record is this? And I'll look. But usually I just let it play. So I don't know the names of the records, but I like the album.
Yeah, it was I guess what we said posthumous, whatever. It wasn't a bad one because I really don't be liking albums after artists die, honestly.
Yeah, it's posthumous.
Yeah.
So what's the dirt? What is your Mount Rushmore of new media personalities?
New media? Would you consider Akademiks new media? Or no, he's too old.
No,
He's too old. Okay. Let's go new media. Like, I don't even consider Act new media. Okay, my Mount Rushmore
like
of
Trap
new.
Lord, Flacco. That.
Yeah. I would put Trap Lord at 1.
Wow.
I would put Flacco at 2. I'd give Chigs 3. Who else? I gotta put Chigs in, even though he makes content that like is against everything, but I do think he does a good job.
Yeah, he does. He's consistent for sure.
Who else are some people? Throw some names out.
You could say yourself.
No, I'm not putting myself in there. That's crazy.
Or D-Fran, you know what I'm saying?
D-Fran, I'm throwing D-Fran in there.
Shout to the family.
Mount Rushmore already?
Trap,
Shit, I'll
Dirt,
take it,
Flacco,
fuck it.
Steady, Mid
My boy
7.
D-Man, Mount Rushmore. What's the dirt said it first?
Jay Roebuck is.
Hey, this is the first time
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen me
Jay
without a
should be
hat.
up there.
Yeah, Jay's.
I always wear a hat, bro, but I do have hair. I do indeed have hair.
Yeah, I'd say Flacco, Dirt, Trap.
Jay definitely doing.
Jay's getting up there. I think he's kind of new to streaming a little bit, but you know, once he gets
Jay Roebuck?
Yeah, Jay
you
Roebuck.
got a stream? Ain't know you had the stream.
I've been watching a lot of his videos lately. He does.
Yeah, Jay kills it too. I put Jay in there too. Actually, I put Jay in there at 5 for sure.
I think Roy and Mal look all right.
Roy and Mal are dope. Yeah, I feel like they got a pretty entertaining. They got just a really good dynamic, right?
Yeah.
Like Mal, they're just. I think their podcast is pretty funny at times.
I watch their pod more than Joe's, honestly.
Do you?
At this point, yeah, for sure. I just like their dynamic, especially with Damaris being there. It's like you have the female perspective too. You got Mal, the cool dude, and then Rory's kind of like just has little corny jokes here and there. I watch their pod. I listen to their pod like almost every day, honestly. You know, so I don't know if that would be like new media, but
I gotta throw Shiesty from Twitter on there.
Oh yeah, Shiesty, that's my guy. Yeah, Twitter's a whole different other thing, man. Twitter's like a whole. I'm noticing there's like the TikTokers, there's the Twitterers.
Yeah, the Twitterers. Yeah, you gotta make a Mount Rushmore of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Mount Rushmore of TikTokers. TikTok is the one place I don't spend any time.
Yeah, I don't really be on TikTok like that. I feel like everything I do on TikTok I see on Twitter anyways.
Yeah, or IG, right? I like IG the best of all the platforms to be. I find is the least negative. Twitter is fucking nuts, right?
Yeah, Twitter is the wild, wild west, bro.
You post a video, you fucking idiot, or
oh man,
there's all type of like crazy.
You gotta have tough skin in this game.
I just ignore it. I don't even pay no mind at this point.
It used to bother me so much, man, but like I'd have like full on sessions with my therapist. Like they're calling me a culture vulture.
That must have been some deep shit.
But like, you know, I got tough skin since then. But in the beginning, it was fucked up because you're not used to having like these like insane, cruel things said to you like 100 times a day, right?
Yeah, especially when stuff you actually care about, like you actually
stuff you care about, exactly. You're passionate about it. Hello, Yassine, yo, I gotta change my shit, man.
He's got to be on there for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching him since I was like 19, 20.
He's good. He's very, very savvy with the business shit too, right?
Really?
Yeah, no, Yassine is really, really dope, man. He got to be in there.
I seen he did a pod with Baba Lamb. Like maybe 2
at one point years ago. Baba Lamb, he kind of fucking disappeared, eh?
I think he kind of like stopped doing content for a while. I don't know if he still is, but
I was told he's a millionaire.
Shit.
And I was told he makes enormous amount of money off of like IG and different places like that.
Because he doesn't really stream or do videos anymore. I believe it. You mean with all the underground rappers and stuff? You know, so
did you guys see Akademiks go off on Rob?
Yeah, I was watching it on my TV, but I didn't actually hear what he was saying. But I'm about to make a video on that tomorrow for sure. Ain't gonna lie.
Yo, what's there? Do a deep dive into the Tory case, please, bro. That should be something that would be a crazy video. Did anyone really do it? Has anyone really done like a deep dive on the Tory case and really went through it? And because I know Ak covered it to no avail, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if he really looked into like the lawyers and different shit. Like now that we're learning all this other stuff about Rock Nation, it might be
even more.
I gotta put that in there. There might be more there. Yeah, I'll think about it.
We used to talk about it every day. Like we was covering the trial and covering pretty much because we cool with Milagro and we talk about Milagro a lot and how she used to cover the trial word for word. So we was on it, but the channel was nowhere near as big as it is now. We was covering it, but that would be a great topic just because it's so much emotion and tied into it, and like it really is a crazy plot when you go into it. So much lying, so much deceit. I always said it always felt like a movie from the all the way up until the last day of the trial. Oh, here's the bodyguard we've been looking for. Like, bro, it was so many like crazy. Like it would be a great story to cover, bro.
The court door swings open. Like, we need a clock in. The bodyguard's here.
That shit was
bro, with your editing, bro. Like you'll get a lot of like all the way to the stabbing, like being like right after within the same week that the United Way was about to come out with information. Like it was so much like Like whether obviously I'm sure there's some. If you really do the journalistic stuff, you might find some more stuff in there that even tie even more it together and it's more than like drawing conclusions. But
that's
like,
an interesting video, man. I think I actually might do that.
That'd be crazy. I love to see it. Me being, umbrella
because it's a very polarizing topic.
Me being an
what are you
umbrella.
What are you laughing at, Wardy?
He said me being an umbrella.
I would love to see it. Yeah, I'm definitely a team umbrella for sure.
I never heard someone call themselves an umbrella.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, like me personally, like from the beginning, like I heard.
No, me too, bro. I got Tory's I got his first album here with his signature on it.
Man, it's like from the jump, even there. I'm
gonna call it, man. I'm gonna call it. Sometimes I just pop in and I just want to shoot the shit with you guys.
Much love for sure, man. We appreciate it.
Keep doing what you guys are doing too, man. You guys are on the cusp of growing every day, right? I'm sure you see that subscriber number going up, every day. So stay motivated, man.
No lie, definitely
appreciate it. Much love, man.
Every video is another one that you never know, right?
You just never know, man. Yeah, and I'm a member too. I got your membership thing. I think it keeps renewing, so I might as well I just kept it. So
you could cancel that, bro, because I got Patreon. I'm trying to push people over to there because
oh really?
The situation. I just made a Patreon after 4 years on YouTube, right? Only making one now because of the issues I'm having with copyright claims and videos being demonetized. So I made the Patreon, bro, and we got 329 people signed up at $9.99 a month. And I'm looking at the number on the screen, bro, and I'm like, damn, that is 3,500 Canadian a month. If I could keep these people here, that's my rent and a couple other things. So it's man,
that's straight.
I need to be focused on Patreon. And if I could get it to an amount that's livable, it won't even matter about YouTube, bro. If I post a video and it doesn't get pushed or if it gets flagged, at least I'll have the Patreon, right?
Yeah,
most definitely.
Plus, there's always ideas I want to do. An idea will come in my head. I want to make a video with my favorite hip hop books, and I'm that would be a good video, but it would tank. I'll spend 2 weeks on it, and I'll make $100. So I'll be okay, I'm just gonna do Drake versus Ludacris. Because once you're doing this for a living, bro, you gotta kind of play the game, right? Unfortunately. So I think the Patreon will allow me to make videos like that I want to make. So
okay. So I should basically cancel the membership thing, right?
Cancel the membership, man. No one has done an actual deep dive. Forged paperwork, missing evidence, Rock Nation affiliated doctors. Yeah, I got to do it, bro.
And there's plenty of journalists to talk to from that was covering it in the actual case. Like I said, Milagro, I forget what's the lawyer dude that was on. Bro, I'm sure you get in contact with them.
That one dude with the long hair, right?
Yeah. They'll love to talk about that, bro.
That's a good call. Yeah. That's after this video. I think I'm gonna do that.
And,
I love to see it, man.
Mrs. Living said,
make a school community. I'm making docs, dirt.
School community.
I guess, right?
School is Patreon, right?
Yeah,
that would be fucking lit.
It's an educational thing where you can make courses and you could have one on branding, research, editing, the algorithm, thumbnails. Yeah, you could have if you took the time to make if I took the time to make a full course, but that would take time. And then, one-on-one coaching and shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
I could do that, bro, but when would I have time to make videos?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's true. And your shit is well thought out too. There's a lot of editing in your shit, so
yeah, editing and everything, bro.
Yeah.
One man band.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Everyone like the stream. Bro. You feel me? What's the dirt in the building?
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
W stream.
W stream, bro.
Hey, I just want to say this, by the way. If I didn't go into that equity conversation, we would have closed out, and What's the Dirt wouldn't even have pulled up. I'm just saying. Shout out to me being long-winded. Shout out to my TED Talk, you shit-talking motherfuckers.
Yeah, niggas talking shit, man. Hey,
we got an extra hour because we got an extra hour because of that rant, motherfuckers.
What, man? D-Friend tapped out, man. I'm trying to hold his shit down. This nigga still live on.
He's like, I'm gonna get the views.
Oh God, nigga.
No, my boy shit start fucking.
Shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out Keith Grimes. Shout out Caro, Old John Crow, Druva21, Sneaker Project. Salute to
the family.
The family in the building. You feel me? Shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to all the day ones, the day 12s. You feel me? Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Bryce Reacts. You know what I'm saying?
I think we about to hit 120. We on the road to 200. We slow grinding. We on the way. We're on the way. We was just at 100 last week, you know, a week and a half, something like that. So we, you know, I'll take 5, 6 subscribers a week, you know.
It's a marathon, not a race, you feel me?
You know, next video might be 1,500, you know, never know. I might, you know.
It really be like that for ain't gonna lie. It really be like that. Shout out No Bias, you feel me? Everyone like the stream before we close out. Any last words you want to say, Bryce?
Man, y'all some beautiful people, man. We live in a beautiful time. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all week. We might be back Thursday with a versus. Who knows? We'll see. But it's always been love. I'm dropping a video. I did a collab with this guy named Legend. Let me do my editing.
Oh, you doing collab? Okay.
Did a little secret collab. We did an Iceman. It was a 2-hour video. So I'm gonna try to clip it up to where I get a couple 20-minute videos. Then I'm gonna post the whole thing. But we just ranked Iceman from 1 to 18. Our favorite and shit like that. So it was a pretty cool conversation. We had some good insight, kind of on some What's the Dirt vibes with certain songs and breaking down certain songs and things like that. So that was cool. We'll see that tomorrow most likely. So y'all tune in for that.
For sure. Okay, I'm gonna check that out for sure. And again, shout out to everyone that supports the channel. Word is World in the building. Shout out to all the people. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. Just me being consistent and dropping at least 2 to 3 times a day. I'm seeing a lot of positive comments, so I really appreciate y'all. It takes me like an hour, 2 hours to edit every video, so it's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little, you know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. So I appreciate everyone giving positive comments, negative comments, good, bad, all that. Engagement's everything, you feel me? So we'll be back. We'll be back maybe Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes, but peace out, y'all.